It was only sold on 2 different occasions. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me go to my browser history. Where is it? 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 Lake Myers Zanzier Mansion. It was only sold. It was first available from January 17th to January 31st, 2019, and it was available once more from April 15th to April 29th of 2021.
Ah, damn.
So it's not even available for more than like 2 weeks.
Hmm.
It's one of these like special houses. So that lighthouse that I showed you that's supposedly going to be coming out,
Yeah.
it'll probably be like that. Like there'll be a window to buy the shit and then they taking it off.
Oh shit. Yeah, cause I seen it. Cause when I went to see it, preview it, it said this house not for sale yet. I was like, what? Be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
You might want to heat up the mashed potatoes or something. Just to get that full effect. Get that full Jesse's mashed potatoes effect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you know. Uh, oh shit. All right. Cause I get a lot now. Let's see if he unlock this shit yet, man. Nope. Not yet. Let me get my shit open. That one. That one. And the Pokédex open. All my shit open right here. Definitely making Porygon first.
Porygon first, not Magnemite.
I'm gonna make if he allows me, I'm gonna make Porygon and Magnemite. Cause it costs 3,500 an egg.
Why would you go with Porygon first?
Cause Porygon's very good for not only battles but very good for RP. Cause he can hack into like computer systems and internet and all that shit.
What?
Yeah, Porygon, yeah. And then Porygon 2 can travel in space. And then Porygon Z can travel different dimensions.
They're letting you get away with this?
This is RP, motherfucker. What you mean? And of course they let me get away with it. It's literally in his Pokédex entry.
It's all on what the GM allows, but he's right. The different generations of Porygon, when it goes to 2 and up, he could go into space because that's Porygon 2. I think it was part of the Deoxys movie, and Deoxys is all about like he's outer space, and I mean yeah, Porygon is essentially the computer virus Pokemon, right? Like
Yep, yep, yep.
so he can for sure can go into computer systems, which
Computer
is
virus Pokemon.
yeah,
Yeah,
Porygon, bro. He's literally the created Pokemon.
yeah. He's man-made. Man-made in the lab. Data code.
And also because this is tabletop Pokemon too, they have nuclear types, which he's got a water nuclear type now.
Yeah, I got a water nuclear type. Yo, and his ability is, if I use a move that's normal, that doesn't have like an element, that's like a
Mhm.
normal move, like tackle, it turns it into a nuclear move,
Huge.
which is very huge. Yes, that's
Huge.
crazy. Let me see.
And he's a triple evolution.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah. Talk about hate, cause I get a lot of that. Let's see. I need to go down to researcher and god damn. All right, that one. I'll leave it right here, here, and the Pokédex here. All right, cool. I'm ready to go. All right, y'all. I'm gonna switch. But it's live. YouTube is live.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You post the link.
Yeah, the link is in D&D links.
All right.
All right. Crayon, what's up?
Hello. Nothing. Just sitting here.
Today's the day we hit your hometown.
Yes. Home. Sweet home.
You think we'll encounter any ghosts over here?
I mean, of course, there's the tower.
Like something to catch? You know, like story?
Oh.
I would
there
love
might be-
I would love like a dust collapse.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there might be a story beat with my character. He probably has a friend. I like a Gengar. Gengars are so cute. Look at them. They're so chubby.
Yeah, Gengars are pretty cool.
Meow. Meow. When we hit Lavender Town, I will be adept in occult, and then I can finally see invisible things. Hooray!
I need to feed some doggies, but I am in Lavender Town in Pokemon Infinite Fusions.
Wow. Nice. What else do I get with general education? What books do I have? Is it just the study manuals that I have? It's just the study manuals. Okay. And then I have the weird cookbook that's basically like, this book isn't illegal.
Hey, how do you guys know how to teach your Pokemon new moves? Like with tutor moves?
I think
Under the
Kure
tutor
can
move
do
list?
that. Yeah, you need to be a mentor.
Oh, okay.
You can find a mentor to teach your Pokemon moves in most major towns.
If I'm not mistaken, I can't actually look at my sheet right now because I'm away from keyboard. But I believe Kore's a mentor.
Oh, okay.
Why
Who?
do I have two?
Kore.
I was wondering.
Oh. Oh yeah, Kore, aka Sir not appearing in this campaign.
Am I thinking of the wrong game?
Yes,
Who's Corey?
this is Kanto, Nate.
Sorry.
Also, a Kanto in the future.
Future
Oh,
Kanto, not
Corey.
past Johto. Gotcha.
I was like, who's my friend?
Yes, the friend who is going to be the kind mentor, but also the person who's going to be ripping a pincer's horn in half and turning it into a pair of dual swords.
Wow, we could commit
Damn.
murder together. Let's commit kill.
God damn.
Yeah, the Johto game is kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, during a turf war between pincers, scythers, and fucking Heracrosses,
Okay.
a pincer lost one of their horns. Most of them fucking died.
Okay.
Not really. So Kore picked up the pincer horn and has just been carrying it around in his fucking backpack.
Well then. Was he looking for a
and it-
hilt?
He's trying to figure out how to turn it into a weapon
Hmm.
while picking up bits and tips on how to make weapons.
Okay. You got a plan then.
Uh-huh. And it's totally gonna have the Fury Cutter move if you allow it, Hawk, because fuck, that's thematic. Though I don't think that's
Well-
actually a thing I can do.
We'll see.
Okay.
I mean, if it's, I don't know. It wouldn't count as an arcane weapon.
I mean, I could set myself up to make arcane weapons.
Oh.
Doges.
Oh, right. Last time on Pokemon, y'all encountered Charles. He's a heartbreaker. And his biker gang, who challenged you all to a glorious battle. But the catch was, you each had to ante up a Pokemon. Well, you as a group had to ante up a Pokemon. But if you lost that Pokemon. But if you won, you got an Eevee. Fortunately, the party fought hard and managed to defeat the biker gang. And as a result,
They got a
Charles, Heartbreaker, was true to his word and gave Rattata with an Eevee hoodie on.
That Roy adopted.
Please tell me that you just nicknamed the Rattata Eevee, so even when it evolves, it is still Eevee.
Yes.
Go, Eevee! That's a Rattata. Yes.
Eevee, once it'll forever be an Eevee. How-
And now, as the sun sets, the party can see just a good distance away is Lavender Town. And the party is coming close to their next major rest stop. But before that, it's time to go camping. And before even that, we're gonna wait for Betel to show the fuck up.
I can check on
I
him.
mean, while we're waiting, you could evolve me. That was supposed to happen.
Y'all did level up, didn't you?
Yep.
All right.
I have the list of the base stat adjustments that'll happen,
Sure, go ahead.
including the nature, because we did apply a nature.
Go ahead.
Give me a second. It's easier if I do it this way.
I forgot how much health I had. Damn.
Wait.
Oh, also I learned that hobbyists actually can use general features, and I was like, oh shit, I could have used my free general feature for hobbyists.
Yeah. That's the specific thing about hobbyists, is you can take it whenever, regardless.
There you go. And, I believe you also
The
sent
special
me-
attack is supposed to be 3.
Ah.
Yeah.
Special attack is supposed to be 3. There we go.
Yeah, and you should have an image.
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. I just gotta pop into GIMP and make it do a thing.
Oh, whoops. I just named this general education.
While we wait, can we train?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Now about caught up to
What's Phantom?
the capability of most Pokemon.
Capabilities. Okay, so
Oh, fucking time.
I just need to wait
Hey,
to
Beetle, how are you?
hire.
Oh, that reminds me. Capabilities. I think I get Tracker.
Beetle, you good?
Yeah, I said I'm okay.
We didn't
I'll
hear
not
you the
hear you,
first
man.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. The party is going to be camping, doing a bit of training, and then tomorrow you all will be reaching Lavender Town.
Wait, do I have? I am so confused.
About what?
I should have kept track. I don't my edges and which ones I got free, and if I actually have everything on this list, and I'm just confusing myself.
Yeah, keeping track of that is generally pretty important.
Medic training was free. Iron Mind is free.
There.
Hey Raven. Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, Beast Ball, or Premier Ball.
I thought we were just gonna keep using the Beast Ball. Because you don't have
Or-
like the cool stuff like a Luxury Ball or a Cherish Ball
True.
or Dusk Ball, which is actually the most appropriate one. Let's check something here. 6.
Wait, how much? And I need to fucking read Hobbyist. This is you gain 3 skill edges, so I just mark 3 of these as free. Just any of these, and just gonna be lazy.
There should be 3 that are already marked.
Okay. I'll just
3 hobbyists, or is this general education?
Huh?
Good question.
Is this hobbyist or general researcher? Because they both do
It's-
the same thing, kind
It's
of.
Hobbyist.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So that's 3 marked. It says that I have 8 slots left, and I don't trust that. I feel like I'm calculating stuff wrong. There's a. I put expert, general ed. Okay. Maybe this whole time I was just behind the curve by accident somehow.
If you have hobbyist, you should have 13 edges. Unless you've
1,
taken
2,
dilettante.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I got 14 because of having a dilettante. Because
Yeah,
magic
okay.
training. Oh, so I do have 2 edges that I can use. What have I been doing? Well,
I don't know. What the fuck have you been doing?
I don't know, but now Roy is going to magically be able to say invisible people.
No, you won't.
Cool.
If you have 14 on the list itself, which means you need to mark 2 of them as not free.
It's not free.
Yeah.
Is there any that is actually marked not on free?
Basic skills, charm.
Oh yeah, basic.
Basic skills, technology. Basic skills, Pokemon ed, which would match hobbyist. Adept skills, general ed. Adept skill enhancement, charm, and medical ed. Iron Mind, which should not be free.
It's It's a book thingy. Oh, the fuck?
I really wish you had pointed out to me that these books give you edges.
Look,
How did you pay for all of them?
money. So they're all like 1,000.
Wow. All right, so I'm going to trust you to sort that out because I have a game to run.
Yes.
But just know that after game, I'm going to be tearing through your character sheet and making sure that everything is legit. And if it's not, I'm going to yell at you.
Okay.
All right. Also, if y'all refresh, you should be able to see Brutus's new character icon. As he is now a good boy.
No, definitely not good.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
next level I'm getting Street Fighter, and then I'm getting Soundful Strike, which is incredibly disgusting.
All right. As the party settles in for the evening, preparing themselves for a quick, a nice overnight camping gig before before prepping their before reaching Lavender Town. A faint sound washes over the party, coming from the coast. Looking out over the coast, the party can spot a large lighthouse standing on a cliff.
Don't jump.
Shut the fuck up, Nate. As
You
you
got a
look
laugh,
out,
didn't it?
as all five of you look out over this lighthouse, taking a moment to take in the serene sight of a large building on the side of a cliff, its faint light burning in the pale moonlight. It's quite picturesque, quite gorgeous, honestly. A faint fog rolls over it. And as the clouds part and the moon shines bright down upon it, you can see a faint bluish gleam at the very top. And the faint sound of a song can be heard. It's a haunting melody, one that sends chills down your bones.
Ooh, that sounds pretty
But-
chilling.
But as the moon passes back behind the clouds, the song fades. And the party is left to question what they just heard.
You guys heard that as well?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Man, it sounded pretty spooky. What do you guys think made that?
I mean, possibly Lapras. They're known for singing.
That's
Normally
true.
not stuff so spooky, but they're still known for singing, and we're by the coast, so it fits.
Maybe you're right.
Though. Knowing Leoris, it might be the mysterious thing that gave him the egg?
Oh.
Oh, you. I didn't know they sang.
I mean, I don't know what gave you the egg. All I know is that you got an egg, really.
As the party returns to the campsite and settles in for the evening, as you eat dinner and get into your sleeping bags and start passing out, each of you can just faintly hear the same song echoing across the land.
Hmm. There it is again.
Lulling each of you to sleep.
Oh
And
no, it's
here-
Meloetta!
And here, I need each of you to roll me focus, please.
Focus.
Wow. I'm not good at that.
Well, shit.
Well, there goes
It's my. It's a,
there goes sleep.
It's 6. It's a 6. Yeah.
As the entire party passes the fuck out.
Hopefully not. I got a 16. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it doesn't put any of you to sleep. Horus,
I survived.
Brutus, Blue, Sydney.
Am I the why
Okay.
am I the only one with good focus?
Because you had to focus during your experiments. We're
Uh,
still
it's-
children!
It's more of the rogue thing than that, actually.
Our characters are pretty much legit children that are given weapons of mass destruction to travel across the land and beat other
Yeah.
people with weapons of mass destruction in
Wow.
sanctioned battle to the near death.
Tate and Liz are children, and they probably have better focus than everybody on the planet. Just saying.
That's because they have proper sounding boards called parents that kept them at home.
They're gym leaders.
Are you dissing Nurse Joy?
Yes, because they decided to send you out into the wild instead of raising
Actually,
you.
that's a fair point. You're a doctor. You should have good focus.
It's called ADHD. Okay, leave me alone.
Yes, and that does not lead to good doctoring.
I mean, technically, so far they've killed a lot of their patients. So
It's about my expert medical.
Anyway, Hawks, what
Right,
happened?
Right.
I DM'd you.
Oh, I'll see that in a moment then, I guess.
Right. Right.
It's about time for the dogs to get dinner and cats too.
As the party wakes up the next morning, you would find Sydney already awake. Kind of doing her morning exercises with Riptide, specifically facing the lighthouse.
Okay, I'm heading downstairs to check this out because it seems like I'm important now.
I'm important. Yeah.
Oh jeez, am I important now?
Oh shit, dude.
As I wake up and see this, I'm like, I look and I see them doing their exercise, and I take Michael Hitter out while he's and ask him, here, can you help me with this? Hold this. And I'm like still tinkering with these metal parts I got, robotic parts. I'm pretty close.
You've managed to put together most of the robotic parts into like a vague semblance of a Pokemon-like shape. It
A
looks
poke endoskeleton.
So yeah, it looks pretty good.
I'm
And
pretty close,
Makuhita's
Hitter. I'm pretty close.
Wahoo. All right. As the party does their morning training, does their morning setups, and sets out for adventure. Adventure!
Adventure.
Yeah!
Right, you ready for some adventure?
No!
Racist.
So just making sure, did we actually pass that lighthouse?
What was that, Nate?
Did we actually pass the lighthouse, or were we seeing it in the distance as we were setting up camp?
You saw it in the distance as you were setting up camp. It's
Okay.
it's actually further away than Lavender Town is at this point.
There's
It's
no
just
point
that
in
one episode of the anime. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
going.
yeah. It's not like this episode is going to be mirroring that episode. No, sir.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ig-
so does that make
ignore the
Sydney
fo-
Brock?
Ignore the focus saves I made everyone make.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Sydney Brock or James?
I plead the fifth.
Seeing as I don't remember that episode, the answer is yes. No, I don't
I
know.
recently
I don't.
rewatched the season 1 in
Maybe
like
so.
December, so
Yeah.
I have not been able to find a intact, like full season 1.
It's on Netflix, dude.
It's definitely
some
on
Amazon
Netflix.
Prime, dude.
In the Go
It's
League.
also on- they'll also Pokemon TV.
Anyway. But yeah. As the party is making their way towards Lavender Town. In
is there anything
fact,
to scavenge along the way? Because
Roll
Hungy
it.
Boy is hungry.
Roll
yeah,
it.
you can go. Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Evolution
Survival?
is a tiring process. I understand.
Survival, or can I use perception, which is marginally better?
We'll survival this time. You find a couple berries. A couple orange berries.
I'll set up. I do need a number because I can stack 3.
2. As the party steps into Lavender Town itself, a faint chill crawls across your backs as you look around at the quiet town. Off in the distance, you can see the massive radio tower of Kanto, standing tall and proud. And near it, just as tall and proud, is the Lavender Tower itself. The mass cemetery for fallen Pokemon. The rest of the town, as you look out into it, is quiet, fairly squat and simple. But a feeling of serenity seems to permeate this place. Even the more rambunctious members of the party feel a bit more subdued here. Like there's something specifically keeping them down and steadied.
There's an awkward feeling of this place. Seems like there's a weird vibe or something.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
I somehow feel worse than I would imagine I would feel when we get here.
Oh, Leoris, your senses are going crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Leo, you feel anything strange?
Yeah, like there's too much.
Too much.
The air is a
Interesting.
weird color. I don't know.
The air-
My head hurts.
The air, surprisingly, is actually lavender. A faint, light purplish mist seems to permeate Leoris's vision.
I rub my eyes a couple of times.
It's not blocking your actual sight, but your aura sight seems to be dulled here, as if something's aura is covering it completely.
I think I think the town might be, or all these goats have their aura confined into a giant mist that I can see.
Hmm. Right.
I mean, it makes sense.
Has it always been like this? Yeah.
Quiet? Yeah.
Gloomy? Like
I
every
wouldn't
day?
particularly say it's gloomy.
It actually kind of reminds me of Bloon Lee.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, you guys do kind of have a spooky aura about you sometimes.
All
Well,
right.
if you don't like it out here, we could go to my home, house, whatever.
That's fine with me.
Yours?
Yeah, of course. I'd like to see your home.
I'm down. Let's go.
Roy shows them to the Pokemon Center. Well, takes them to the Pokemon Center.
Yep.
Because
As you approach the Pokemon Center, you find that it looks like no other Pokemon Center you've seen thus far. The ones in Cinnabar and Fuchsia had a fairly cookie cutter style to them. They looked basically like, I don't know, your average convenience store. I mean, not in like they actually look like a convenience store, but like they had the same feel when you walked into both of them. Like you knew it was a Pokemon Center. Walking up to the Pokemon Center in Lavender Town gives you a vastly different feeling. Because you're looking up at what is effectively a giant tombstone.
I live in a tombstone.
The Pokemon Center is styled after a mausoleum, set very close to the Pokemon Tower itself. And as you approach, above the door, you can see a huge relief of a bat-like Pokemon, wings folded down around the door like welcoming arms.
Wow. This is
The
pretty
Pokemon.
nice.
The Pokemon in question is that one.
Of course.
What is that? Wait.
That
Yveltal.
that is Yveltal, the death Pokemon.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I think it's technically the destruction Pokemon.
Destruction, endings, death.
I mean, we get it. We get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It is the Pokemon of ends, while Xerneas is the Pokemon of beginnings.
Yep.
Has this normally been here?
Yeah. This has been here for a long ass time.
Oh, Roy's going to wave at it.
Leoris, roll perception.
Why all sevens?
Leoris, you notice that Yveltal's eyes are slightly glowing, and as Roy waves at it, the eyes light up ever so slightly.
Dioris, are you okay?
Yeah. No.
Leoris, are you okay?
Uh,
No.
It's just I've never seen a relief with glowing eyes.
To the rest of you, its eyes aren't glowing.
I mean, I'm from a place full of weird crap, so, you know.
What are you talking about? The only
I
thing that
pointed-
I've seen that's been glowing recently is the lighthouse.
So you cannot see the eyes glowing.
Nope.
No, I don't. I just see my old friend.
Leoris, as you glance back up at the relief, you find that the head has turned towards you. The rest of you see nothing.
We should go inside.
Congratulations. You are about to end.
Okay, Leoris. Yeah, I think you should get some good rest. As he just walks inside.
Okay, buddy, time to get some sleep. We understand you've been stressed recently.
Yeah, that's probably it.
As the party enters, they would almost run into a fairly short, elderly woman who looks up at them and then just steps aside to let them pass.
Excuse me, man.
Of course, dear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to see chivalry isn't dead.
Oh, what's her name? Does she live here?
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
she
the
does.
Kaya.
Okay. What's her name?
Agatha.
Hi, Miss Agatha.
Oh, God.
Oh, Nurse Roy himself. Back again.
Yeah.
How is-
We almost died.
Oh,
been
almost.
Almost. So Team Rocket came back and destroyed the ship that we were on.
Oh, you were involved in that nasty business, were you?
Yeah, and we almost got the person who was involved, but some people thought it was okay to trust him. I just went along with it.
Leans over to Leoris. Why did it sound like she was disappointed that we survived?
I think she's a ghost.
I
Leo,
slapped you.
both Leoris and Sydney get bonked on the head by her walking cane.
Ow!
Ow!
I am not a ghost yet, and I can most certainly hear both of you.
Brutus has got
I
a-
kind of smirk and laugh at them both.
Sorry, ma'am.
Brutus is gonna stand next to Agatha. I think if he's actually on his hind legs, he's like as tall as a person because he's like,
Oh, you'd be
yeah.
tall. You are taller than her. Yes.
yeah, he's because I think they technically apply. Well, it's 1'8" standing, but they're long boys. So yeah, he's probably like 4 feet, 5 feet tall because he can stand on his hind legs. And he's just gonna be looking at her with a claw against his cheek and just be like, you know, you remind me of Agatha, of Opal. Are you like a fairy?
I assure you, Galarian sir, that I am nothing like that pink, pompous wit.
So you're not 700,000 years old.
I'm only 600,000 years old, thank you.
Okay, I like her. She knows how to joke.
Interesting.
Yeah, joke.
Agatha's definitely not actually immortal.
Roy will pull out a Pokeball and show Agatha his dead Glaceon. You know.
As you call Jessie out, she glances over at it. Oh, how wondrous! You managed to master that technique already. I'm impressed, Roy.
Yeah, she made her Pokemon goth.
Nah,
Also-
Goth is more dark type.
Also interesting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if she notices the specific wording.
Oh, she did. She just isn't saying anything about it.
Okay.
She sighs, gives Jesse a pet in like just the right spot, surprisingly. I would love to stay and chat, but unfortunately I have businesses to attend to. But if you all need a better place to stay than this dreary old place, Roy, you remember where I live, and you should remember where the spare key is outside.
Yes, ma'am.
Attaboy. And she, like, kind of hobbles through the door, giving you a slight wave over the shoulder as she does.
I hold it open for her.
Well, it's automatic, but she appreciates the gesture.
I still hold my arm in it, and with my other arm, I kind of like hold it behind my back like a butler. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
if you go through an automatic door slow enough, it'll try to close on you.
She glances up at you, like her eyes peacefully closed, and then she like opens one and glares up at you. Now you're just looking for brownie points.
Brownie point.
I mean,
Damn,
I like
Brownie.
brownies.
Can't blame me for trying, ma'am.
Does Agatha have a particular scent to her?
Yes, quite. You can detect a lot of medicine on her, covered up by lavender perfume.
Yeah, we're all obsessed with lavender in this town. The lavender town.
Because it's a strongest thing to cover up the scent of death. So
Oh, well, that too. Oh, is she a mortuary? Oh,
mortician.
Mortician? My brain.
No, she is a mortuary. She is the building in which.
Roy, by trade, yes, she is a mortician. She is the woman who runs the Lavender Tower.
Oh, that's why I'm so well acquainted with her. I was
Mhm.
like,
Yeah. A few years ago, and this would be public knowledge, so all of you would know this, except maybe Brutus. A few years ago, she actually dropped out of the Elite Four to help both A, help the Pokemon Tower with some issues it had been dealing with, and B, because she was just fucking tired of being a member of the Elite Four.
Damn,
And
she
that's
got
when-
bored?
Yeah. And that's when Koga took over.
Okay. That's a lot of wins if she gets bored.
She was the second strong. Well, technically the strongest member of the Elite Four itself, if you don't count Lance, because he was number 5.
He was number 5 in Johto. He is currently number 1 in Kanto.
well, shit.
Agatha was the last one you fought before Lance, so she's the
Yeah.
strongest.
She became very well known as a champion killer. Like she shut down countless attempts to become a champion through the Pokemon League.
Oh, I remember Agatha. I love Agatha. She's so cute.
Yeah, she's like best friends with Professor Oak.
Ooh.
And by best friends, we mean Tsundere.
Oh,
Yes.
well, yeah.
He was one of the first people to beat her, canonically.
Yeah. And she has both hated and adored him ever since. And it's great.
Because everybody forgets Professor Oak was in fact a champion.
All I gotta say is I ship it.
Yeah. Same. But anyway.
Well, you guys, are you all ready for something to eat? Maybe, if Mom's home. She's most likely home.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
Something,
I'm always hungry.
something wrong there, Sydney?
Don't scare me like that. I'm scared. They just fucking died. Is something wrong, Sydney? Silence.
Nate,
Sorry, what was
Nothing.
that?
Is Sydney okay?
Yes. Yes, she is.
All right. As the party settles into the Pokemon Center, letting their Pokemon out in the area to just hang out, relax, stretch their legs, and recover from their trip.
And in the case of our dead Mons, the emo.
Yeah. The party would be settling down at a small restaurant attached to the Pokemon Center, as they're bringing out a platter of rice balls for the group.
You mean donuts?
I'm sorry, a platter of jelly donuts for the group.
Donut.
Donuts.
There's so jelly in it though. That always bothered me.
Well, there's curry paste. Usually, in a lot sometimes.
That's not jelly. It's curry.
No,
donut.
red bean paste. Red bean paste. That's what
Red,
it is.
red
That's
bean
what that is.
donut.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
Donuts.
Right, Ash?
You got it, Brock!
You got it, Brock.
I'm gonna turn my frying pan
Into
Into a
frying pan.
God, the season 1 was so cringe.
God bless 4Kids.
Everything
Those
about
assholes.
Pokemon in the early was very cringe. Especially with context of the later seasons.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to get through more than 5 episodes at a time.
And that's my problem because my brain doesn't like to focus on things unless I can just binge my way through it.
Alright. Moving on. As the party is settling down,
And
you
it's
all would-
amazing. With sorry.
you all would notice as you're eating that Sydney, as you look out the window, you can see the lighthouse from here. Way off in the distance.
Why is everyone going insane except me? We're all losers. Sorry.
Okay,
Oh, I am a
okay.
badger.
You've had fucking experience with this town's brand of crazy, so you probably just think it's normal. Okay.
Sure. Oh yeah, sometimes there's a lighthouse over there. Don't worry about it.
Roy, you would know that, no, not sometimes, always, that lighthouse has been there for decades.
Oh.
It's been there for decades because it used to be used to warn sailors of the, like thick rocks and riptides near the coast. Nowadays, with the advent of GPS, it's not really necessary anymore. It's mostly just kept upright as a like a historical thing.
For the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's creepy and it has historic value to Lavender Town's past and overall style. So they
Are you
just
trying to
keep
find
it
the
up.
word landmark?
No.
Historical landmark?
Yeah, there we go. Yes. Apparently, I was.
Pat, it's okay, Hawk.
So yeah, Roy, you know that lighthouse has been there for a long time.
Sydney, are you interested in the lighthouse?
I mean, a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There's been a whole bunch of different innovations and things that were made to keep people safe. The Rangers being one of the more recent groups of people, So, it might be interesting to go check it out for me. I don't know, it's just something, I don't know. You know?
He just nods and he's like, well, we could check it out later.
Okay.
You want to go check out the lighthouse?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I think it's pretty cool.
Go ahead, Leora.
Yeah, me too. I'm just looking around the restaurant, looking for more images of Vivelto.
Do I remember the singing that happened?
Yeah, you remember the singing.
Can I roll Pokemon Education or Occult?
Roll Pokemon Ed.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, a Pokemon that sings. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Oh, it's
You're
definitely Jigglypuff as a ghost.
Yeah, there's plenty of Pokemon that can learn the move sing. It's narrowing it down beyond that is going to take a lot more info. So, what would the party like to do now that they've reached Lavender Town?
Well, Roy would like to check out the
Grave
tower.
digging. No.
Would there be?
Kill Gary's Raticate.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Blue.
Would there be a Pokemon that sells like thermal goggles or propeller?
A propeller?
Handheld propeller?
I would say, yeah, you could find one here.
Okay.
It's like, if you want to buy that, just mark off the money on your character sheet and boom, you got it.
Alright. I'll buy the goggles then. Because I'm a weirdo.
Sometimes I forget humans can't see in the dark.
The thermal goggles... No, I'd say you can find those here, yeah.
Yeah? Alright, cool. I'll purchase some.
It'd be a place because because ghosts would technically appear in thermal goggles as a
No, they wouldn't.
cold,
Oh,
cold
well,
void.
since
Yeah,
we're-
Oh,
since
cold.
we're-
yeah. There'd be a
Yeah.
cold spot in the middle of a hot room sometimes and stuff like
Since we're in Lavender Town, does that mean I get to replace my charm now? Like the charm build? Wait, this one.
We're
Charmer?
gonna after this session, any of you who have been retraining can do your retrains.
Okay.
Because you'll actually have the time to fully devote to it once you've completed this next part of the session.
I never actually looked into retraining because I don't know how it works.
It's basically you tell me what you want to retrain and spend a few days in game doing it. That's it.
Roy just yeah, Roy wants to go to the tower.
As Roy leads the group towards the tower, the shadows seem to swirl around each of you as you approach the tower. You can find many people, standing outside wearing black, mourning their lost friends and pets and loved ones. As you walk inside, it is a somber and quiet affair within.
Roy just screams, "I'm home!" and just looks around.
You find quite a few people looking at you curiously.
Just like waves.
And this is where we realized that Roy wasn't sent out on a learning trip. They wanted them out of the village.
I was here to protect this.
After a moment, you would find a nurse Joy, actually, in black clothes,
Holy shit.
and come up to the party. Hello, Roy. It's
Hi,
good
Mom.
to see. It's good to see you home. And she quickly wraps him up in a hug.
Oh, I hug back. Like, yeah, it's been wild.
Agatha told me that you got caught up in a sinking ship.
Yeah, you know how I get. Oh, too caught up in trying to get revenge and into things that try to mess with stuff that they're not supposed to mess with, and then I got caught in it. 'Cause I followed them into the boiler room, which is a terrible idea.
And she just smiles and gently pets your head. I'm glad you're safe.
It's good to be safe.
So who are your new friends?
That's Leoris. That's Blue, this mad scientist. That's what I like to call him. There's Sydney.
Hi.
Yeah. And then that Pokemon right there is Brutus. Even with my medical knowledge, I cannot understand why he talks.
Magic. That's why I can't understand it, because it's not science, it's magic. Duh.
I'm just staring at the Nurse Joy.
Save me from these whack jobs.
And the nurse gives a polite bow to the party. Thank you for taking care of Roy here. I know he can be a handful, and I really appreciate it.
Roy just kind of scoffs and he's like, I'm not a handful. I can take care of myself. You see, you're right.
Well, that deflated quickly.
Well, I was gonna go up to the higher parts to see, old friends.
She nods. Go right ahead. You are always able to commune with them better than we could.
Okay. I'll see you later, Mom. Come on, guys.
Nice to meet you.
And she gives
Likewise.
another bow and smiles.
I'll whisper to Roy, is she actually your mom?
Yes?
Okay.
Do you think I was kidnapped? He like literally asks.
No, it's just a little weird. She... You know, you're so teary all the time, and she's so quiet and reserved.
I mean, it's a fair question.
I mean, I don't know. I've always been more social than her.
That's fair.
I wanna beg to differ, but I'm not gonna.
I'm disappointed. I can't find a picture of Pikachu using those little grabby arm extenders.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, as the party moves up the tower, you soon find the upper echelons. A strange area that is coated in a faint mist. The graves around here are, well, graves. This place is covered and lined with all sorts of graves. You can feel the thick floor beneath you. At least 4 or 5 feet of, like, solid stone and mortar. And as you walk among the gravestones, you can't help but feel a presence here. A quiet, almost imperceptible drone of voices. Not ones that you can hear, but ones you can feel blowing on the back of your neck. And whenever one of you listens hard enough to actually catch what they're saying, you get feeling that they're excited.
Roy just smiles and is like, I wonder who that is. It's just like moving happily.
So this is your everyday, Roy? This was your everyday, at least, Roy? This is how you grew up?
I mean, yeah.
That's fascinating. Around spirits and ghosts and creepy voices singing.
And apparently a statue with glowing eyes? Eh.
It was looking at me.
I'm walking around this whole place with my thermal goggles on.
Okay, so a statue that moves.
With your new thermal goggles on, with your new Silphco thermal goggle system.
Silphco. We keep you running.
You can actually see some very unusual things in here. For starters, it is all one temperature. All of it. Everything. It is all like sitting at a steady, like, what would be a good temperature? Like 16 degrees Celsius. It is chilly.
Crisp.
Yeah, it is a crisp.
Interesting.
And literally everything is that temperature. The walls, the graves, the floor, all of it.
Interesting.
Alright, looks back at the group and it's just like, you're not too cold, are you?
I'm not the only one here with fur.
No, I'm okay for now.
Not really.
I'm alright. What about you, Roy?
Just like from the sinking ship, I don't feel the cold.
Oh, well, damn.
As you all approach a large stained glass window, it depicts a group of people, like kind of like raising their arms in prayer, watching like the souls of their departed Pokemon rise up into what looks like a spiked golden ring.
All hail the mighty Space Llama.
I prefer the Magic Conch.
I was making a reference to the fact that Arceus is literally a llama.
The depiction of the Great Llama.
And as you
The spiked Space Llama.
as you look out this window, as you like peer upon this relief, hey Sydney,
Yes.
guess what you can see from it?
Lighthouse. Am I right?
So as the party turns away, they would eventually notice that Sydney is walking away.
Sydney?
But Nate,
Yes.
Sydney wakes up.
Wait, what?
Where were you going, Sydney?
What do you mean?
You were going somewhere.
Do you not remember you walking away?
No.
Roy kind
Sydney.
of gets worried.
And Sydney, right here, you would notice that you're about 20 feet between them and the stairs down.
Well, that is interesting.
Rory's like, is anyone playing a prank? He just tilts
No.
his head. Wow. Didn't remember their voices being so deep.
Something's going on with Sydney.
Uh,
I think
Hey
you're.
Sydney, would you be okay if I examined you?
it's fine. How soon till we can get that tour of the lighthouse?
Roy just kind of looks unsure. He's like, I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not? I mean,
Roy, roll occult.
come on. Even you said it yourself. It's kind of defunct. It's just there for historical value, right?
All right, Roy, considering Sydney was never interested in the lighthouse to begin with, other than, hey, that's pretty, you are now 100% certain that Sydney has somehow been enchanted or entranced. Most likely a hypnosis attack of some kind.
He starts pacing around and he's like, Sydney, come over here.
Okay. I guess. What's up? You seem a bit spooked. That doesn't seem like you.
You are not you right now.
How can I not be me? Last time I checked, you can't just slip on a new skin.
You're being hypnotized.
Hypnosis isn't real.
If I can hypnotize you back, maybe. No, that work. And he just thinks, and he's like, it's worth a shot asking for help. And he like claps his hands, and he's like, friends, I need your help.
I mean, legitimately, my dad tried to get a hypnotist to try and help me when I was younger to calm down, and it did not work.
Well, people
Blue.
hypnotists are bull. Pokemon now.
Oh no, he used a hypno.
Blue,
It just put me to sleep.
Yeah.
there is a Gengar sitting on the grave next to you.
Oh shit. Guys. Don't.
The Gengar slowly turns to look at you. Its grin widening as it does.
Well, hello there, Gengar.
Its tongue lolls out as it slowly moves towards you.
Roy slowly goes behind Blue to try to spook him. He's playing along with the Gengar.
I'm kind of like taking like little steps backwards, like while I'm talking to
Blue! Go!
I kind of jump like
The Gengar falls off the grave laughing.
You thought that was funny, huh? Well, looks like you guys have fun.
You notice multiple Ghastly starting to float around the party, all cackling and giggling to each other.
Oh, so you all were in on it, huh? Real funny, guys.
They then turn to Roy,
Okay, so could you hypnotize my friend? He points at
I
Sydney.
tell you, it's not gonna work.
The Gengar floats up, reaches out, and like starts poking and prodding at Sydney's face, like looking into her eyes, like peeling them open to get a better look, opening her mouth. A Haunter actually puts its hand into Sydney's head and starts fiddling around in there, which feels
Damn.
unbelievably weird.
I'm like recording all this with my Pokédex, by the way.
Good.
Interesting. Interesting.
Why are you tickling that? That shouldn't be tickled.
I pull one of the Ghastlies to the side and I'm like, hey, so why is that Hunter doing that? And like, what is he looking for? What do you think?
Guys,
Yeah, interesting. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know you have someone who can actually translate for you, right?
Oh, that's right. Huh. Well, anyways, Ghastly, keep going. Keep going.
Ghastly.
Huh.
What he's saying, Brutus, since you can understand him, it is actually a very detailed explanation of the kind of psychic residue they look for with a hypnosis effect.
The thing that they eat.
Yep.
Huh. Do you relay that to me or no? Or I just...
Bruce is just like, any tasty goods in there?
Okay. Oh.
Eventually, the Haunter looks at the group and shakes his head. The Gengar gets a very thoughtful look. Gengar. Gengar?
Wow. So,
Gengar, do you know what's happening?
Gengar. It shrugs. Gengar. Gengar.
yes. Yes.
What it said, Brutus, was whatever it is, it's not psychic, and we can't break it.
Ghastly,
Could
does
it be
this intrigue you, Ghastly?
Is there ghostly residue?
The Gengar shakes his head, and Ghastly kind of like rolls over next to Blue, like, Ghastly.
Ghastly, you should come with us and find out what's going on.
Ghastly. It's gone. Like, you blink and it's faded out.
Oh, damn.
Justin's like, I don't want it.
Well, he don't care. All right.
It's not ghosts and it's not psychics.
Can I?
There has to be a
Or at least it's not
scientific
ghost.
explanation.
Or at least it's not ghost Pokemon.
Roy kind of just like sits down onto the ground and looks at Gengar and is like, could I ask for you to help us? If you don't want to come, that's okay. I'm just...
Gengar gently hugs Roy. Gengar. And he gestures to the rest of the graves, as if to say, like, I've got this to worry about.
Yeah. I get it.
People to turn into more of my kind. Yes.
Yeah. Gengar. When you're dead, you can join us. It's great.
Damn.
You can be the first ghost type human. Proper ghost type human, not that.
So like
Gestures
zombie?
to an gestures
Oh my God.
to a absolute abomination over in the corner that's just an amalgam of human souls slowly turning into a Ghastly.
Jesus.
Why isn't there a zombie Pokemon?
Because they gotta be careful about things being too humanoid. Because even the
So-
fighting types aren't that humanoid.
Cough, cough, Machop.
He's
Jinx!
got fins and gills.
Machamp.
Also has gills.
He has cornrows. And those gills?
Yeah, for
Any-
real.
Anyway.
He is a black
Yo,
man
for
with
real.
cornrows
Yo.
and a speedo.
And
That's for
two
real.
sets of arms.
Son,
No, that's Machamp.
son,
You
we're
said
going to
Machamp.
have a discussion
No, I said
about the
Machamp.
types of Pokemon you've been catching. A cut to a person covered in like huge muscular Pokemon. Like, please elaborate.
It's my Steve's right there.
Roy looks at the group and it's just like, I don't know how I'm feeling.
I'm pretty impressed with that Ghastly knowing, but I think we could find our answers at the Watchtower, at the
lighthouse?
lighthouse. Yes.
I mean, I'm down to go. I've been kind of jonesing for it recently.
I bet you have. You look like you've been jonesing. You didn't even remember you was walking off.
As you say that, they are currently walking towards it.
Roy just gets up and runs after Sydney.
All right, guys, let's follow. Let's keep him safe though. Something's going on. We're gonna figure it out.
As the party follows Sydney's just careful footsteps, the ghosts fade away into their own little domain once more, hiding away for the next chance to spook somebody. But as the party makes their way out of Lavender Town, you would find the same gentle song still flowing over the ocean.
There it is again.
Mm-hmm.
I put my goggles on and try to look towards the source of the sound, the song.
You can tell it's coming from the lighthouse.
All right, guys, it's definitely coming from the lighthouse.
And as you watch, suddenly Sydney starts, jogging.
What?
Jogging towards the lighthouse.
I'm gonna run after Sydney. Still.
Same.
Eventually, Sydney just breaks out into a sprint.
Oh.
Come on, guys! Gotta get that blood flowing!
Eh.
Well,
She's
I
dead.
follow.
Cool. You quickly lose track of her.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
As I
Lose
will
track,
remind you.
say.
Sydney is the fastest person in the party.
Sydney!
Yeah, actually she is. She is faster than Brutus, just barely.
Yeah, because it doesn't use my Pokemon overland speed. It uses a human overland speed. Technically, I would have a 7 if I was an actual Idun. But I have Tracker, so I'm not losing track of her.
Yeah. You don't lose track of her, but you definitely lose sight of her as she, dives up and down hills, rushing far away from the group without seemingly any concern about where she's going, other than towards the lighthouse.
I don't feel safe.
Well, Roy, if you don't feel safe, we should all probably be on guard.
I guess you have a fair point. I just never felt this. What's that feeling called? Scared? Is that what I'm feeling?
Trepidatious?
You're not there.
No, I'm offering words for them.
No, my character, he's feeling fear. He's never felt fear before, so he's just like, I don't know how I'm feeling. Is it what is it called? What's it called? I feel unsettled.
I feel heckin' spooked, my dudes.
My dude.
2 spoopy 5 me.
And while they're like looking for Sydney, Roy is just going to hold on to Loris's arm because he's like terrified.
Yeah, I'll hold on to you too.
Scooby Dooby Dooby, where are you?
I'm right here. Where's my sandwich?
Perfect fucking reaction. Breathe, Hawk. Breathe.
I was not expecting 2 spoopy 5 me.
We're in the ghost hat and you weren't expecting the number 1 Halloween meme of all time.
It's too spoopy. Great. Oh my god.
Break out
Oh.
the dancing skeletons.
Oh, my stomach hurts now. Oh.
Sand singing spooky scary skeleton.
Okay. So, eventually, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break. Everyone, go to the restroom, do what you need to do. While
In my case, scarf down ramen.
Yes, whilst I inform Nate and PM about what he found at the lighthouse.
Oh no, it seems like we're gonna need a new person in the party. Sydney's gone.
Wait, is Sydney actually dead? I'd be sad. Are you? I'm so gonna kill that lighthouse. I'm going to beat that lighthouse up. It will not want to exist after it. It's going to regret being built on that very same watermark. I will kill it with a bulldozer that you put on water. A boat dozer.
So what we're gonna find at the lighthouse is some spaghetti.
Yeah, obviously.
It's an
Humans.
It's an SP.
No doubt you humans have been drawn into my trap, thanks to my expert culinary skills.
And because there's plenty of windows for me to jump out of, I can escape at any time.
Oh god, Undertale memes. They'll never get old.
It's because it's a good game.
It was a good game. Very good game.
If only Deltarune was better.
If only Deltarune was better, or you thought it was?
I thought it. No, if only. Chapter 1 was good. Chapter 2, no. I didn't like Chapter 2.
That's fair. I thought Deltarune was good. Both chapters so far, but like it's still not as classic as Undertale is.
It's because it's going on to the back on like the chapter 1 was like your decisions don't matter, but we're gonna pretend that reminds me of his first game, which was like at the end of the game we'll pretend that you can like save yourself and not kill the thing that you're trying to kill because that thing is not attacking you, but when you try to spare it, you're just gonna say no, I have to kill it. And so you have to kill it. There's no good ending. It's only a bad ending. Sorry.
Which game?
I think it was like a ROM hack of Earthbound.
Yo, that's right. One of Toby Fox's first games was the Halloween hack for Earthbound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why he made Undertale.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Undertale had freedom. This one was like.
Well,
be sad, you killed someone.
if you've ever played Mother 3,
Yeah. The Earthbound series is like just as dark as Undertale is, if
well,
not more so.
Mother and Mother 2 / Earthbound, you were fine. Mother 3, you basically had no real impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mother.
And then there was Off, which was a game nobody remembers.
Including me. What is it?
It was the spiritual successor to Earthbound before Undertale.
Ah,
And it was actually a lot more like Earthbound.
gotcha. All right, Nate, did you get my messages?
Yes.
Good. Are you ready?
Yes.
I don't feel safe.
Well, to be fair, good.
You know
That's-
what?
This is Lavender Town.
Yeah, no, I fell asleep in Lavender Town. Not at the lighthouse, though. Like, I love Lavender Town. If
I
I
do
had
too.
to live there, I would live there.
Like honestly, if Malek in Bedel's game wasn't a dragon tamer, he would be a ghost tamer.
And that makes sense.
Like my favorite legendary is Giratina, because it's my 2 favorite types. Spooky and Kaiju.
Mine is Marshadow.
Mm.
Mine is normal fairy. Whoa!
Brutus, we apologize in advance.
Why?
I can't tell you. It's a spoiler.
I mean, I don't care if like Marshadow is destroyed or something. I don't care. I don't care.
No.
As long as
no.
as long as it's not an Umbreon, I'm fine.
You'll see.
Okay. No, I get to die. Good.
I will
Wait.
be dead.
Are
will
we
die.
all dying one at a time?
No, that's the Power Rangers game.
What the fuck? No, I'm not letting my lovely Chinese femboy die. That's illegal.
All right. Is everyone here and ready to go?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right.
I have my hamburger. I'm ready.
As the party approaches the lighthouse, you would all find Sydney, kind of just kind of standing there looking down at something. And you'd also see 4 other figures standing around the lighthouse as well.
Oh god.
All of them looking down at something rustling in the tall grass. Or some things. Would you all have any Pokemon out at this time?
Rock'em Sakura. My strongest, most baddest bitch.
I got
Alright.
I got Gumi out.
Man after my own heart. Brutus, you have Brutus out?
Not sure yet.
All right, fair. Leoris,
Charmeleon.
you will see why that is a terrible choice in just a moment.
Wait, no, wait, what? No.
Listen.
My
No,
Pokemon
trust
I'm
me.
still
You will see why that is a terrible choice. But as the party
It's almost like
approaches,
a lighthouse is by the ocean.
as the party approaches, you can see Sydney gently reach down and pick up a small blue seal-like Pokemon.
Oh my god. Silly?
Is it round?
It is no. It is
Ah.
actually it is actually like seal or sea lion shaped.
Who's
Ooh,
that
where'd you get that,
Pokemon?
Sydney?
Can I roll a cult?
What?
What? I don't see anything yet, and I'm scared. You're scaring me. I'm eating my
You-
hamburger.
You all should be able to see it just fine.
Uh,
Let me
you could have mentioned the clown nose, and that usually, gives it away.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's a
Wait.
blue seal with a clown nose.
Yeah,
Poplio.
it's a pod of Poplios, each being tended to by a random stranger and Sydney.
I love them. They're so cute, and I'm going to murder them. This is my lighthouse, bitch.
Why can't I? Is it night?
It is late afternoon, and the fog is quite thick.
Okay, so there is very little light out.
There's not much light now.
Is it raining?
Okay.
No, it's not raining, just foggy.
Okay.
Who am I?
I don't mind beating
I
up some
know.
Poplio.
Wait, but why were we saying sorry to Brutus? This doesn't look like where Brutus will die.
What the fuck?
We're not killing Decidui, so I'm fine. I love Decidui. I love my coconuts.
Almost in unison, as you hear the song start, all of the people, Sydney included, kind of stiffen up, look towards the ocean, almost in the exact same spot, and then turn to the group, gently putting the Poplios down and stepping forward in unison.
Guys, let's get ready here.
Sydney, who are you sending out?
Oh, let's
who are
see
you
here.
sending out to defend your mistress?
Mistress?
Jesus.
I have some
As-
guesses.
As you see, far behind, fading into view from the from the fog, laying on a large plaque is a Primarina currently in the midst of song.
Is that
Oh no!
no.
Oh, would you guess the siren Pokemon, huh? That's why they're sorry, because it's kind of the one thing that can actually hurt me.
Oh no. Oh, the other thing that can hurt you? Sydney knows Rock Smash.
Oh, yeah, Sydney's a fighting type. I think I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which raises the question, Sydney, who are you sending out?
I already said. Flare.
No, I'm not safe. None of
As
us.
Flare comes out and steps forward, Flare notices who that you're facing, looks back at you in slight confusion, and then just turns back to the party, looking even more confused but ready to fight.
Okay. Flare, I don't want to hurt you. Please. Right. I can lower Sydney's accuracy if you want Brutus.
Doesn't Sydney have actual fighting type Pokemon too, though?
Nope.
No.
Can I also have hit her out, but not in the fight, just
Just watching.
yeah, just watching.
I
Yeah.
forgot how slow Phantom is.
Also, something to remember is Pokemon can intercept for other Pokemon like I do. And you know what happens when a Ghost type jumps in front of a fighting type attack? Nothing.
Peter will stand back and watch. Alright. Sydney, you've been given the order to protect. What will you have Flare do?
Just double checking.
I'm so sorry, Flare. but you left me no choice.
Flare. Ember on the Phantom.
Go ahead. As Flare bounds forward, fire lapping at her fangs, she unleashes a sudden blast of heat, targeting poor Rakam Sakura. However, Flare is hesitant to actually hit the Phantom, and the Ember just goes slightly too far left, barely missing her. Him or it?
It's Faye.
I prefer the best gender neutral pronoun. Dis bitch.
Yeah, no, you can call it Phantom this one. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Brutus, you're up.
Is there actually an action economy for hiding? I've
No.
looked everywhere. Well, I know there's skill for it, but it doesn't say if nothing at all. It says it's a standard action, a shift action, or free as part of a shift action, or anything.
I would say that actively hiding yourself would be a standard action.
Because I know, like, literally every single PTU podcast I listen to, they just do it.
We'll look into it later, but for now, we'll make it a standard action. So you can try to hide somewhere in the tall grass, or behind a tree, or just in the fog of war.
Trying to remember how to do that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna hide in the grass.
All right, roll stealth for me, please. Sydney, roll perception, please.
No one's gonna fight.
Yep. All right.
Oh my god, I have to. Oh no, but this goes ice move, and I don't want to.
All right. I'll just remember your stealth. All right. What will Vitra do?
He will move up and Dragon Rage Flare.
As the blue flames engulf the Houndour. Houndour was supposed to lose 15, not 4.
Oh, did it apply defenses?
It did. All right. Sydney, you're up.
So I cannot find Goth Fuzzy Boy, gotcha.
You saw about where he ran off to, but now he's somewhere in the grass. You saw him disappear somewhere around here.
Huh?
That was like the perfect reaction to seeing me draw out that line. Huh?
Yes, sadly you can't hide them like you can in Roll20.
Can you still see yourself, Raven?
Nope. And because I'm assuming when you say tall grass, you mean specifically these.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an overland of currently 8. Yep, I can totally make that. As Sydney just goes dive tackle mode into Goomy. As they're going to attempt to do slam.
Gumi looks up at you with a little bit of horror as Sydney
Ice.
slams into the ground as Gumi hops over her.
Actually, no, because it was done as part of a dash. They still take damage as if it was resisted by 1. Smite.
Okay. Okay. Come on, game. What's going on here?
And
Alright.
Dragon doesn't normally resist normal, so woo!
So he'll take 13 damage. Not bad. Alright. Leoris, you're up.
I will activate Reflect.
Nice.
Then I will move over here, trying to draw attention.
Roy, what are you gonna do?
Roy is going to go up to Flare. Not going to hurt Flare. Roy is just going to pet Flare, and it's just like, it's okay.
She is, Blair is very confused and uncertain about what's going on. But, you know, she does appreciate getting petted and, you know, consoled.
Now I am going to target Sydney. Omen. Lower your accuracy by 2.
Oof.
Omen is one of the best abilities in the system.
I don't think it can do anything else.
Okay.
They're too far away. I'll command Phantom to go invisible. And to target the source.
Alright, Phantom will do that. Primarina is going to continue singing. Her minions... 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are just going to come up forward, kind of stumbling as they go, and start chanting. For
Oh,
the
we had a
maiden.
coughing.
For the maiden. For the maiden. Alright, and Blue, you're up.
3, 4, 5. Blue's gonna move here. He's gonna tell Gumi, remember what you learned watching Ivysaur last battle, and activate his training.
Look away!
Oh
man!
And Blue's gonna use a glue cannon on Sydney. Sorry, Sydney. We gotta keep you in check for now.
Yeah, by all means.
Like how we're just like subduing Sydney.
How do I use this? The cannon. Let me
Of,
see.
of most of your foes, she's probably one of the biggest threats right now.
Glue cannon.
Outside of the Primarina themselves.
Which is why I'm going to curse Sydney.
It should be a ranged attack with the glue cannon. So just a D20 plus. That's actually going to be it. D20. You just have to beat like a 4.
Yeah.
You did it. Good job.
There we go.
Yeah, I got a speed evasion of 3, so
Okay. AC 8. Well, that'll still hit. If it
yeah,
hits, the target is slowed.
that barely made the AC of 11.
Yeah, AC 8 status attack. Ooh.
Target is slowed. And Goomy. Goomy mad. Goomy angry.
I believe in you, Gumi.
Gumi is, let me see, Overland 4. So Gumi's gonna move there. Gumi's gonna move here
Yep.
and use
Okay.
bubble
On.
on Houndor.
I will point out that, 1, that'll provoke a struggle attack from Sydney. And 2, Blair is actually not looking hostile right now. Blair is looking sad and confused.
That's why I was going up to Flair and
It's
Okay.
okay, dog. It's okay, doggo.
Yeah, they're being subdued in a sense.
Well, then Gumi will move instead. Let me see. I was right here.
I recommend just punching Sydney with something.
I'll just punch Sydney. You know,
Yeah.
just because Gumi's upset.
Goomy
A little
is
bit.
angry. This bitch tried to tackle me.
I like how, oh my god, I made Sydney
Hmm?
Oh, you did. Alright, so Goomy use bubble. As Goomy. Blam! As Sydney, you are knocked around by the bubblish mines that explode around you. Roll me focus, please.
Sydney, please wake up. Thank you, Sydney. If I was to force Sydney to take a breather with this, no, it probably.
No, because Sydney wouldn't take a breather at the command of someone who is threatening her mistress.
Because she's a fucking idiot.
It has to be an ally, and Sydney's not currently an ally.
Y'all motherfuckers are threatening my lady! Get the fuck away!
Yeah, but Stone should fucking be like.
Don't touch my waifu.
I'm sorry, Hawk. You can't do Sydney's voice.
Don't you dare touch my aquatic waifu mistress! Get the fuck away!
Are they water?
Yes, they're water.
Until they fully evolve.
Which is water and fairy. Oh, so I should have.
And Primarina is most definitely my least favorite of all of the Sun and Moon starters.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, I like.
See, as someone who actually picked Primarina, I have to say, go fuck yourselves.
I like my Edgeworth bird, thank you very much.
Your Edgeworth bird can go practice law for all I care.
Go
He did.
practice law.
He sued Necrozma.
Even though I dislike fire types, just because of old stereotypes that I had, Incineroar was still my favorite out of Sun and Moon.
Wait, Flare is attacking Sydney? Oh, not attacking. Okay, I was about to say. That's funny.
Sydney, you may make another focus save.
But first you have to return to your Pokeball.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
Sydney's never going to make it.
All right. Brutus, what are you doing?
I'm assuming I have to stealth every turn if I move, right?
While you are stealthed, you can move.
wait, no!
while remaining.
I do in fact have the stealth capability, I just remembered that.
Yeah.
So, let me, like, post that so we can all read it here. I specifically spent an edge on this.
If only Sydney wasn't.
Yep.
fucking
So
asleep.
until you attack, you are stealth and you cannot be targeted.
Or I can go up to 9 meters.
Zoomy, zoom.
Because is it like, I'm going by the map here, is it like actually foggy and stuff?
Yes, it is actually foggy.
Yeah, so he's taking advantage of his, like, you know, dark typing here and like using the fog and the shadow of this lighthouse to full advantage.
Hell
Because
yeah.
exactly with the sprint maneuver, he's getting right. He's just gonna like Linoon, like they're ferrets. They're basically ferrets. He's gonna worm snake his way through to this patch of grass with a sprint.
He's going to fuzzy noodle his way there.
Because
All right.
this isn't the video game, so he doesn't have to exclusively run in straight lines.
Will that be your turn, good sir?
Yes, because I don't have. I think my only swift action is cruelty, and that requires a hit.
All right. Charmeleon's turn.
Charmeleon will
Full flank creepy.
flank and will target Sydney
Not flanking.
and open his mouth and use growl.
All right, Sydney, you can make another focus check.
Alright, decent roll.
Sydney, you have a moment of lucidity as you suddenly like blink and wake up and find yourself surrounded by Pokemon somewhere you don't recognize,
And covered in glue.
covered in glue. sounds like a good Thursday night for me.
Just making me think of Markiplier's Prey playthrough.
So, Sydney, now that you are lucid, what are you gonna do?
What in the world was I doing?
You just tackled my Gumi. Sydney, get a hold of yourself.
Hey! Go me!
You look down and find a Gumi looking up very angrily at you.
Very with the eyebrows like pointed down.
I'm sorry, now I'm just imagining like Sharpied on
Yes.
eyebrows.
Very badly drawn too.
Yep.
They did it with one of their pseudopods. Sorry.
Yeah, just like that. Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Slap. Sorry.
So yeah. What are you gonna do?
What is slow to do?
Cut your movement in half.
So now you're as fast as Gumi.
Yep.
Okay. Brief recap on what the heck is going on?
Blair
Okay.
barks at you and like gestures over behind you. As you glance over, you can see a bunch of like zombified guys just kind of like slowly trudging towards Roy.
The fact that they aren't. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe slowed also prevents you from using dash moves.
No, only trapped does.
Okay, good.
Cool. I can keep slamming around.
Alright then. Guess it's my turn to help try and subdue one of these guys.
I'll go hex the source. Yeah.
As Sydney sees the closest guy, notices how goopy her fucking feet are to the goddamn ground.
Alright, I'm sorry about setting you up against them, Flare.
As she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then dart in with a slam.
All right, go for it.
And a miss because of the omen.
Because sadly, that doesn't go away.
Oof. Leoris, you can see that Sydney is back to normal?
Ish. She's tackling the people with blue hair now. They were clearly in this cult a lot longer than her and had time to dye their hair.
Yeah.
I will. I will move up. Take out a dusk ball. And throw it to this Poplio. Did it go through?
Yeah.
It brings a prompt. Should I apply the minus 20 modifier?
No, because although the fog of war is darkening the place, it isn't actually nighttime.
F. Oh my god.
Yep. You have
Did
captured
not-
a Poplio.
Did not fucking matter.
Wait, these people probably have bad focus if they're still asleep. So,
That's just a Gudra mixed with a Meg Cargo. Or a Sliggoo, sorry.
Of course.
I love you, Badal. Please.
Okay. To make it there.
And yeah, that's me. I love
All right.
Poplio.
Okay.
Roy.
So
Oh my god, it's so good.
That's literally just Meg Cargo's shot!
Mag Cargo is the fire type Pokemon of Hoenn. What do you expect?
Anyway, Roy, your turn. Yes.
To prevent them getting an opportunity, I am going to try the thingy.
Against which one?
The one that's near Sydney. So
Gotcha. They will make a focus check of their own. Nope.
Ah! They're infatuated! Now I can run! Well, it has an AC.
Oh yeah, AC2.
Yeah.
Just roll it.
Only everything except intercept maneuvers have an AC, just to prevent you from constantly pushing somebody and shit.
This is a one.
Because expert athletics versus pathetic combat, you're not failing that grapple check, so they at least want to give you a chance, right?
You hit. You hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Actuated with me, so now I can run without getting
Oh.
attack.
Oh wait. They're actually immune to infatuation right now.
Because they're currently technically infatuated, I guess.
I will say that you stunned him enough to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's like, oh, this is oh.
All right. So you managed to run past him, and that was your action. So motion.
Oh. Yes, move closer, you fucking bitch.
As Primarina slides her fins across her body and throws them into the air, she sings loud and clear, a tone that echoes into the heavens. It is now raining.
Ah, yes. Rain dance without dancing.
Oh! Rockham's gonna be here. Yeah, Rockham.
Five. All right. Oh, yeah, these guys just start trying to punch. Yep. Two of them start swinging down at Vertra, trying to knock the Charmeleon out. Another one swings hard at Sydney and manages to barely hit. And this other one rushes up to Roy, swinging and catching him in the gut. Blue.
I move up here, and I target this ace trainer, and I throw a pester ball at him.
It's fair.
And I tell him, leave Charmeleon alone.
All right. He will be confused. You will have to roll a D20 -4 or -2 for a Pokeball. You throw it the same as a Pokeball. It requires
AC 6.
Ah.
Pokeballs are ridiculous. Yeah.
D20 -6. Meet a 2.
Unless you're like,
Capture specialists. I think they get a big bonus.
Yeah, they do. Get hit.
Yeah.
All right. And Gumi, seeing that happen, immediately assumes, hey, that guy, he's the target.
Gumi goes up and
Actually, Gumi will go up. Gumi will blob on top of Vertra, bounce over the two trainers, look at Blue as if waiting to be praised.
just like that, Gumi. Hit him with your dragon breath.
Gumi!
Hit him with your stinky breath.
With your stank breath.
That'll
Let
hit.
him know you ate onions today.
And Gumi will also heal because it's raining.
That is true.
Alright, so that guy just got scorched hard. He will make... Okay, he will fail a focus check. And it is Poplio's turns. As all of them come forward and prepare to do their thing. As one of them, hops forward and spits up a bunch of water at Blue. He is not 5 meters away, game. Shut the fuck up.
Blue? Yeah. Oh, it's because I think you were clicked on a different one and targeted, maybe.
Probably. Whatever.
Ah,
Blue, you
my
are
only
hitting-
weakness.
Blue just starts melting.
I have a lot of HP. I'm like not scared, but I probably
Gumi will lose some attack. Not that he was using it, but he'll lose some attack. The other one will spray him with water. It's not going to do anything, but it's the attempt that counts. Well, this Poplio looks up at Roy, very sad, very cute. Target is not 6 meters away, it's 2 meters away.
Because it's all targeting from one.
He doesn't Gumi get a heal from that water move as well, from dry skin.
I believe it'll get a tick.
Yeah, tick, correct.
So yeah, it'll gain 7 back. So Gumi's at full health. And congratulations, Roy has -1 to his attack.
which doesn't matter. All of my stuff is static.
All right, and 1 moment.
You got this, Phantom. I believe in you. Wherever the fuck you are.
Phantom. If you wanted Phantom to do something, now's your chance.
Yes. Fuck this bitch. Which one was it? Sonic? I think it's Sonic. Yeah. Use the once per scene thing. Now it's flinch. So whatever it was doing, it can't do it. I stopped it from singing, guys! I did it! I think. Unless it sings while it's flinched. I don't know how people sing, okay?
Alright. And it is Flare's turn. Sydney, what's Flare gonna do?
Flare, seeing all the Poplio, the people trying to be absolute assholes and punch others, but knows that it is a bad to poison people. He's gonna do it anyway and step over here.
A line of poison.
Never mind, because apparently I can't roll for shit.
Oh damn it!
It's Mog is also just ridiculously bad AC.
Right, but even if I roll average on a die,
You're also
I should
targeting 3 people.
it was only supposed to be. Oh,
Yeah.
whoops. Sorry. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't have hit him anyway.
Yeah. All right, Brutus. What are you gonna do?
You have to show me again so I can actually do
Oh.
something.
Sorry.
First things first, is Primarina holding anything? Otherwise, I'm going to use something different.
Primarina doesn't seem to be holding anything.
Okay. Then we're not going to worry about the possibility of missing.
All right.
And cruelty.
No injuries.
No, it gets an injury from this.
Okay. 1 injury.
Eh. Target is slowed till the end
Okay.
of the scene.
Okay. That's
Wait,
fine.
it's immune to flinch?
Charmeleon, you're up. So, Leoris, what will Charmeleon be doing?
Charmeleon will growl again and see if it works.
These two snap out of it.
Okay.
Wow.
As they blink, they look around. Where am I? Oh, my head.
Long story short, Primarizing is trying to hypnotize us to take care of her pups.
What?
Just run away.
Okay. Sydney, you're up.
Okay. Sydney's gonna attempt to just fucking body check this man with strength. It's all she really has. She's not super subtle.
No, she's not. But by all means. As you swing at him, yeah, you miss. The glue is still holding you back and making it really hard to judge how much strength you need to put into your attacks. Leoris.
Would I still be able to attempt the push maneuver?
If you want to, yeah, go ahead. There you go.
All right.
Roll athletics against yours.
Holy shit, he has a chance.
That was a
Got
good
this.
roll.
You got
It was.
this, Sydney? Yeah.
Thump.
And Sydney will continue to follow him because that is the actual wording for push,
All right.
and keep pushing him as far as she can move.
All right. Leoris, your turn.
Excellent. I will yell out.
He and Sydney just keep moving back 3 more spaces.
I will yell out, Roy, duck! And I will shoot a focus blast to that Poplio. I won't, but smite.
As you do, the Poplio bounces over it as it slams into the dirt and mud. Roy, you just watched that fly right past you.
Roy is going to go up to the top. And then, just smile as he hugs her. I'm going to, my signature move. First on both of those.
Just enough. And just enough.
It says that it can't. Curse can't.
Yeah,
be.
you can't intercept a status move.
Also, why did I forget to add that? Why was that? Well, I just grab the normal.
All right. So this Poplio is cursed. Where's cursed? cursed. And this dumbass is cursed.
Oh.
The one guy tried to intercept it and failed. The other guy actually jumped in front of Primarina, and Roy would notice that the curse kind of curved around the Primarina and slammed into her human subject.
Well, that's it. I'm killing her.
And it is now her turn.
I don't care if anyone gets this from fuck her.
As she screams.
Wait, she's immune to flinch?
Yep.
I think that's. Oh. Who cares? It's water.
No, it's not.
It says one.
It's fairy. It's a Primarina. Sonic moves become. Sparkling Aria can be fairy, I'm pretty sure.
She can have that ability. She does not have that ability.
Ah.
Consider yourself lucky. But this is still gonna hurt.
I'd be fucking dead. But also.
No, good thing we're flinching. Well, it
All
looks
right.
like that, if we weren't.
All right. So this ace swings down and bashes his fist into the ground as Brutus nimbly dodges away from him.
Also, I consume one berry buff.
This guy tries to punch Sydney and fails. These two are running. And they will actually escape, so. All right. Mr. Blue, it is your move.
I tell Gumi, we gotta get up there to Primarina. Let's get up there. And
Go away.
And Gumi starts slurping his way forward.
what is he for?
He'll move on his turn. You're moving on your turn.
Okay, I'll move. I can move up to 5. So. I guess I'll move here. Right next to this Poplio.
All right. This song would give the actual fight scene. It's too calm and serene for an actual battle sequence. Oh, thank you, Raven.
But I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. She's singing something that's not sinister.
And Gumi will follow me right here.
It just feels kind of sad.
And can
I stole one of her
Gumi
kills.
still has an attack, right?
Gumi can still attack, yeah.
I say use absorb on this Poplio.
His Poplio blinks in surprise as the grass energy slams into it, siphoning its energy away. Doesn't do too much, but Gumi is still at full health. Alright, and the Poplios gather around. This part is going to be unpleasant for both of you, as all of them start yelling.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, no.
I'm glad I'm not down there.
Oh no.
Blue, you are almost knocked unconscious by the waves of sonic energy that slam into you. Gumi is not happy about it, but manages to tank it like a boss. This Poplio moves up here and also follows suit, using Scream.
Please tell me it'll wake up the last guy.
It's a crit. It doesn't affect.
That was a crit. Oof.
I'm not hurt that bad. I just had so much HP to the point where I'm just like, I don't care if it's just.
All right, this last guy is woken up by the blast, and he stumbles backwards.
Yeah, because
Oh God, where am I? What's going on?
would the damage from curse have given this guy a focus check?
Yeah, he'd wake up. All right, Phantom, you're up. What is Phantom gonna do, Crayon?
A grasp.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's a strong.
All right. Flair's turn. What's Flair gonna do?
Good question, big man.
Would you like me to have her act out of your command?
You know what? Yeah, what do you think Flair would do?
Flair just saw her friend Gumi get attacked. And she just saw Blue, whom she recognizes as a pretty good trainer, get attacked. So Flair thinks, hey, you bitches need to stop that. Hey, you stop that.
Smog?
Smog. Wow.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I've rolled... no, I've rolled one attack above 10.
There we go. It didn't do much, but it did something.
Yeah, but...
Oh, and it was a 15.
Yeah, it was.
Rip.
All right, Brutus, what are you doing?
I don't get a turn because I used an interrupt, but I'm still under half, so I get to proc my second gluttony buff.
Hey, Charmeleon. What will Virtra do?
He will Dragon Rage that Poplio.
Will deal 15 damage. And I'll make sure it does 15 damage.
I think it was like flat damage. I don't know how this works.
Sydney?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Help me flank him. I'm gonna go stab
Time
him
to
on.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking. Either I go after Primarina and leave our gooey boy and their trainer by the lonesome, or I say fuck it and help them instead.
Well, you would notice Flair helping the Poplio, or helping deal with the Poplios. Helping the Poplios, yes.
All right. What are you doing?
Who?
Yeah, you.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Fuck it. Fuck it. sad part is there's nowhere that I can move to the Primarina where I'm flanking.
No, if the Primera is flanked, it always counts as flanked. If 2 things are flanking it, everybody else gets the same bonus. I double checked the chart because it doesn't work like in D&D.
Well then, I think we all know what's going to happen.
Sydney's gonna charge up and then miss.
Yeah, obviously, because I now have an AC 8 to hit this thing.
I'm so weak. You were attacking us. Holy!
Wow.
No, it didn't hit.
Yes, it does. It's
-2 evasion from flanking.
Yeah.
It's a 1/1.
So yeah.
It hits.
Tails takes smite damage.
No. It hits because the Primarina has -2 evasion from flanking.
Yep.
Oh right. Okay.
It counteracts your omen.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
I'm sorry, my brain was going. So yes, Primarina just got tackled.
Yep. Primarina is not happy about that.
The physical beefcake is here.
I'm
Cracks
here
knuckles.
To give what the doctor has.
Right. Leoris, what are you thinking about all this? The guy in front of you is woken up.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna focus blast them.
I mean, you could.
I will switch out the Vritra for Carablast.
Switch out. Alright.
Yeah.
Bug! What's Carablast? Carablast can't act. Roy.
Oh, stab me, stabs. Little fear reflector. I'm gonna go stab. That's a stab right there.
Is indeed a stab. Marina is almost down. She's got just a couple hit points left.
Oh,
Check out and find out.
Phantom, are you gonna do the final hit?
Hey, Primarina, come to fuck around town. It's right next to Find Outville.
Primarina. Primarina realizes that she is surrounded. She realizes that she is clearly beaten. Realizes that, y'all have clearly got her on the ropes. She is probably not going to have enough HP to actually survive the next little bit. She might take one more sucker punch from Brutus, but she's got one last chance to make this all happen. As she raises her arms to the air and begins singing and cheering and chirping and making trills with her voice.
She's just insane. Just gotta pray.
She will miss.
Also, she still targeted me, and this goes before the triggering move.
Sucker Punch does not go off on a non-damaging attack, you fuck. Haha! Got you.
Yeah, you tell him.
Sucker Punch can go off as she darts for the ocean.
No. This goes off instead.
Well, I accidentally.
No.
Well, which one was first? This was the 31.
That's just perfect. I'm sorry, Raven.
Fuck you.
But yeah. As the party makes a couple of struggle attacks to smack her as she flees,
Oh wait.
you can tell you've done more than enough as
okay,
she
you're fucking here.
as she splashes into the ocean and starts swimming away. Clearly hurt, clearly broken, and clearly no longer singing.
I'm angry.
Sydney, you can feel the faint fog that's been affecting you this whole time finally lift, and you actually manage to see clearly.
I can see clearly now that bitch is gone.
All right.
I want to go home.
I mean, technically, I can still reach her because my
I mean-
speed is drastically boosted with pursuit.
I will point out she is currently in negative HP. If you attack her again, you will kill her.
So she's
She is
drifting
running.
away.
She is running with all she has left.
She's basically in Taskmaster mode.
Raven.
That can function up to
Okay.
minus 50. He's not doing it. I'm just saying I could.
These babies here are running.
Nope. They are running as well. They are trying to flop away as quickly as they can. They
To their
are
homes.
yeah, they are leaving. They are running
Okay.
away.
Because if they weren't, I was just going to take them back. Like, oh,
Will anyone in the party try to stop them?
no.
No.
No, I won't.
All right.
Also, this poor Ace. Let him take a breather.
Sydney's gonna swim after him.
Why, Sydney? Sydney. It's gone. Sydney. Stop, Sydney. Anyway,
She's.
gone.
And feel free to yell at me for wanting to do this. Sydney wants to try and keep up with them for a little bit to see if they stop for a little, even just for a breather. And if they do, she's gonna offer them an orange berry as an apology for having to beat the shit out of them.
All right. Roll me athletics. You will have a minus to this because you are, 1, dealing with glue, and 2, really fucking badly hurt.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't make it. Even if I were to use my flippers, I don't think I
You-
would have made it.
You make it a good distance out before your injuries start to catch up to you, and you are forced to stop and return to the shore. But from the as you as you tread water and watch the Primarina escape, you can see the mini Poplio splashing after her. Hopefully
look-
eventually managing to catch up to her as she slows down and allows them to. And you see her turning back to look at the lighthouse before all of them splash deeper into the ocean.
Wait, it was
I know it's unlikely, but do you think one of the Poplio would have been within throwing range for me to throw an Ordenberry to him?
No.
Okay.
I'm sure they would have appreciated it, but no. You have managed to drive off the siren of the haunted lighthouse. Congratulations, party.
Hell yeah.
So,
Can we go home now?
I have a seal.
yeah, one of you did catch a Poplio.
Congratulations, you kidnapped a child from its mother.
Yes.
Like, very sad.
Yes.
I'm gonna raise it better.
Oh my god.
I think it was raised just fine.
Wow.
Oof.
I don't think Evie likes. I'm sorry.
Congrats, Leo.
Thanks.
When Sydney gets back to the group, they just kind of flop onto the shore.
Sydney, we're going home. Kai.
Raven,
Hmm?
as Brutus is sniffing around, looking at everything that had happened there, you come across an item that apparently the Primarina was carrying that you didn't notice, which it actually had the entire time.
What was
You just didn't see it with the hidden perception check I made. Let me find where it is. In this game, right? Yes. You find a shell bell.
Boy, nice. Because that's an accessory.
Mm-hmm.
That's how. What is that? That's a take every time you hit something, right?
Every time you hit someone and deal damage, it heals a tick of HP.
Furthering his ability to die without ever reaching 0 hit points.
Just as planned.
So from what I know, there's actually 2 different types of held items. How do they actually work? Because you have accessory and then you have held item, right?
no?
Accessory is worn, held item is hand.
Yeah.
So I'll have to
Offhand.
actually look at some items because the focus sash is still around, and one of these might be considered held, and one of these might be considered accessory. Some things count as both, from what I saw.
They are both considered a Pokemon held item. Pokemon can only hold one held item.
Yeah.
Sash is considered an accessory item.
Yeah, but that's only for trainers.
I am a
So-
trainer. We've been qualifying me as a trainer for the most part.
I would say, in lieu of playing any sapient Pokemon being fucking weird, you can have 2 held items. One as a Pokemon held item and one as an accessory that you wear.
Yeah, because I literally can't wear anything else humans wear because they're clothes. So
Yeah.
you guys can wear armor and stuff that heavily reduce your damage increase your damage reduction. God, imagine him if he could wear stealth clothes. God.
Ninja Linoon.
I mean, also Focus Sash isn't exactly the best, so.
True. All right.
So yes.
So, what is the party I should probably list XP. Hang on.
Yeah, also, I cannot change anything on the sheet for Poplio. I'm just an observer.
You what?
I cannot change Poplio's sheet. I can just see it.
River.
I'm not the owner.
There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry about
thank
that.
you.
Okay. So, let me pull out my calculator. So that was 5 level 10 Poplios, a level 32 Primarina, a bunch of fucking trainers. I'll say they were 200 total. Everyone will gain 70 XP to distribute amongst the Pokemon who participated or watched. Except Brutus, because Brutus is weird.
Well, give me a Honedge and I'll have a Pokemon that can... I'll evolve it to a Doublade and keep it there because I'm a rogue.
You know, that's fair. You know, I actually might make that a thing later.
You
Like an
just
actual,
befriend
an actual
a Honedge.
episode. A whole episode dedicated to y'all, to Brutus impressing a Honedge and, you know, making his first.
Because how cool would that be? An Obstagoon, especially with dual blades.
It'll have to be. It needs to be a regional variant that
How
are
much
Ninjato,
experience was
not
it?
Tonto. Ninjato.
Oh, 70 experience.
Thank you.
Pokemon.
Hmm?
Pokemon. I misspelled Pokemon as Pokemon. Sounds like some sort of STD or a
Oh, that is a
Digimon.
fun-
Same
Would
difference. really.
Obstagoon look cooler with a sword and shield or the twin plates?
That's like arguing if the barbarian should have a sword and shield or a great axe.
The answer is obviously whatever will bring you the most joy.
I mean, yeah, but that's the lame answer.
Both
I
is the thing.
am
That's the problem.
You just need Blue needs to take levels in mad science so he can just, give you 4 arms, and that way you can have all of them.
Well,
Well,
that
no,
is
then I would
true.
have 4 and go General Grievous.
Yeah.
Befriend a second Doublade.
I can definitely figure out a way to put some blades on you. But it's up to you if you get along with them or not.
I can actually talk to them. So
Like
No,
you
no, no,
show,
no, 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 no.
show you
Hold
show
on.
up to a gym with four double aids and 4 arms, and people are like, "Oh, hello there." You were like, "General Kenobi." Great.
hello there.
Oh shit.
I'm just imagining that one of the sets aren't actually a Doublade. It's a Pokebot
Hmm.
that looks like a Doublade.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because to my knowledge, Pokebots can mimic any Pokemon.
Yeah, but they can mimic, but they don't get the same capabilities and stuff.
Yeah, they could look like them. If you make them to look like them.
Pokebots are cool.
So we got 70 XP.
Yep.
Did we get any money?
No.
No. Okay.
You beat up a wild Pokemon. There's no money.
Any shards? Wiggles eyebrows.
No, you didn't look for them.
You know, it's more likely to be around here. Fossils.
Actually,
'Cause it's-
north, you would find fossils.
Yeah, but it's a cliffside with a lot of wrecks. Fossils are actually pretty common near lighthouses. But also, you said no money, but we did rescue some trainers.
Oh yeah.
They should be indebted to
Ask
us.
for money? What the fuck are you? A thief? Oh.
Give me a while. I'll have skill stunt and thievery.
Do you just want to book in thievery?
So is this where we turn our features that we were training?
We will do a little bit of final role playing.
Oh, okay. I thought we were done.
As the party returns to Lavender Town for the evening, having successfully driven off a single mother and her children, you'd find many of the returning trainers, the trainers you rescued have also returned to town to find their families, like, very concerned, but, like, happy they're home. As word gets out that y'all are the ones who saved them, throughout the rest of the night, you get quite a few people coming up and thanking you for saving their sons or getting them out of that mess, all that goodness.
Okay.
Good, happy times all around. eventually, you would also get a visit as y'all are sitting down and enjoying your dinner. Now, not conspicuously aware that the lighthouse is within view, y'all would get a visit from two people during your meal. The first would walk up and, without ceremony, before y'all could look up at him, just place a small wad of Pokin in front of you. So each of you will get 1,000.
Wow, that's one whole book.
I'm rich.
1,000.
Hello?
As you look up, you find a shirtless man in a lab coat with a nice hat looking down at you.
I don't know you.
Hello.
Hello.
Trying to remember this fucker's mannerisms.
Who are you?
Hey, cuz.
He is the luchador.
That's it.
In
Yes.
disguise.
Yeah. What's up, little bros? Thanks for dealing with that Papaleo and Primarina situation. I've been chasing her down for a while now. I'm glad somebody finally put a stop to her mischief.
Are you kidding? She made me hurt my friends.
Yeah, fairies suck.
He just
Well,
kind of he kind of sheepishly scratches at his head, like, "Yeah, I won't deny that." Hang on. And he looks at Brutus with a look of surprise.
Yeah, I'm still
yes,
trying
you
to
can
figure it
talk,
out too.
And what's the problem?
Man, if I didn't have to go back today, I would love to get a study on you, man. Anyway,
no,
Right, tried. You will not figure it out.
studying allowed.
But that too.
Anyway, just wanted to thank you all. They directed me to you, so, you know. And he just gestures at the pile of money. You know, dinner's on me, I guess.
Thing?
Well,
Thank
we
you,
appreciate it very
sir.
much.
Also, who the fuck are you? And he walks off without introducing himself.
I'm still like, who the fuck are you? You're not from around here. Who?
As he's walking off, I say, "Hey, mister!"
He looks back. Yeah?
I get a quick picture of him.
What are you doing, Sydney?
As you look at the picture, you find that while he was going to look kind of confused, turning back to look at you, the picture
looks hot
is
as
of him
hell.
is the picture of him doing a JoJo pose and giving you the finger guns.
Classic. Damn, you really got a good picture, didn't you?
Well, obviously, it's always the surprise ones that are best.
You know, these he does quotes. Normal people are weird.
We didn't get your name.
Oh, Kukui. Professor Kukui.
Where are you from?
He is already out of earshot at this point.
Wow. Okay, goodbye.
Any of you who want to roll Pokemon Ed can.
I'm going to simply
Sure.
because I've lived with scientists. So I might have heard the name.
All right. Kukui, as all of you would know, is the reigning or like lead professor of the Alola region, which is fairly close to Kanto, just a couple 100 miles away over the ocean.
Oh, so close.
Awesome. Awesome.
As your dinner is coming to a close, and all of you are, settling down, you would all feel a presence nearby. And then glancing over, you would find Agatha standing there, like, glaring at you.
Oh, hi, Agatha.
Ah,
Hey there.
It's about time you noticed me. I've been standing here for 5 minutes.
No, I smelled you a mile away. I just didn't care.
See, that right there is very creepy.
I've noticed the whole
It's
time.
quite normal. She's been in the tower before staring at me while I was just sitting there.
That's not normal.
It is.
No.
It's completely,
No, it isn't.
it's completely average, young lady. Stop worrying about it.
I will say, sorry, I have a hard time seeing in Lavender Town. There's a mist covering my eyes.
She narrows her eyes. Oh. You're an aura guardian, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Tell me something, boy. Did the statue outside the Pokemon Center look at you?
Yes.
She gives a very wide grin. Good.
He also said his eyes glowed at me. Which
Good. It means we'll have more residents in the tower very soon.
oh, I'm going to die? Yay!
What is wrong with you? Dying
What?
is not a good thing.
Well, now I can be with my friends, and I don't have to leave them every time I leave the tower.
And while she says this, she was looking directly at Leoris.
Yeah. He's like leaning back.
Oh wait, you also said yours?
Leoris, you feel someone breathe hot air on your neck, and you turn around to find the face of a haunter an inch from you.
Ah! As I shout.
Oh, it's Hunter.
Annie.
Were you one of the ones back early from earlier?
Haunter cackles and nods at you.
Oh, okay. Where's
No,
that
step up.
Ghastly?
Oh, after a Ghastly, are you? Well,
A
perhaps
specific
you-
Ghastly, might I add. One
What's
that
that?
knew quite a lot about what the ghost types like to do and was sitting there explaining it to me.
Of course. Most ghost types are surprisingly intelligent. You just have to know how to placate their more mischievous behaviors.
Understand. It's very interesting.
But that all aside, I've heard you did a good service for a foreign professor who lost track of one of his little experiments.
Yeah, this guy pulls up a picture.
Yep, we did.
He's a weirdo.
She gently takes the phone and looks at the picture. Oh, if only I was 100 years younger. Oh well, glad those days are over with.
I will say, oh, then I stole a Pokemon?
Yep, from their mother.
Well, she was
Wicked
mind
evil
controlling me,
man.
okay?
Such an
I'm
evil
not saying
young
the
man.
mother wasn't a bad mind, but
I gotta
it
find
doesn't change what you did.
She smirks. Do you?
I mean, I gotta return the Poplio.
Why?
I don't want to be a Pokemon thief.
You're not. You're only a thief if someone catches you.
Well, that's true.
I mean, the mom was
Where is
staring
even
directly
the
at
Elite
you.
Four?
And then she hands one of Crayon's books back to him. One of Roy's books back to him.
Oh, thank
Case
you.
in point.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was quite informative.
Now that's some skill right there.
Not as good as an Impidimp.
I shall be forever scarred by this theft.
Don't worry, she won't take anything like that away from me. I know.
I swear upon my grave that I shall not steal your personal belongings, young man. I'll only steal your soul. There's a difference.
Whoa, that's pretty valuable.
Really? How much do you value it, young man?
Very much so, as to it keeps me alive and
And
makes
she
me
turns
me.
and she turns, her eyes wide and glinting red.
I guarantee you I know someone who values it more.
Values it more than I would.
Me. Roy's
Oh man, good to know. Noted.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That was freaking exhausting, and I'm gonna go pass out for a bit.
Well, yeah, this stay was good. Y'all can sleep here, or I can show you to the place Agatha was practicing. But I'm going to stay in the tower for. It's just.
I'm no offense to any ghost bonds or ghosts that are looking on us, but I don't feel safe right here right now.
Better than a fairy.
You want to go to my room?
Agatha would nod along with Brutus.
Indeed.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you would find my room. It's full of.
No,
It's like a big library.
I kind of slip my thermal goggles on and take a look at Agatha real quick.
She's human. She does have body heat.
Well, shit,
She's
could
more
have fooled
human
me.
than Roy, apparently.
She might just be really good at pretending to have body heat, though. You don't know.
Anyway, Sydney's out of there, out of the tower, out of the building. Is going to try and find the nearest tree, and if there's no place that is not suitably non-creepy, she is sleeping in the tree.
And he's like, I don't want to sleep in your room. I'm out.
I will point out that the Pokemon Center's housing actually is not that creepy.
Yeah, then the Pokemon Center.
It's
It's
like
just the outside of it.
the outside of it looks like a fucking mausoleum. The rest of it is pretty chill.
They do still have to follow a standardization law.
Yeah, you can't sleep. As much as they would like to have their guests sleep in coffins, they're not legally allowed to let you sleep in coffins.
That would be funny.
The beds are
like,
just
Roy-
designed with coffin, with the look of coffins, and the sheets are made to look like the lids.
Roy's bedroom. He has a bed for coffin. That would have been funny. Too bad that's against the policy. Can I have a coffin? Sorry, no, I asked for one too.
All right. So, that evening, all of your dreams are plagued with nightmares and visions. And we're going to go one by one here. We'll start with Brutus. As Brutus, you dream of yourself running through woods. Woods that you recognize, ones from Galar.
It's a balloon leaf. Or is it the Weald?
It is the Slumbering Weald. It is misty, but calm and serene. But the further you go in, the more unusual it looks, the more different it looks. Until finally, you feel a rumbling. And you look up just in time to see a massive hand wearing a green glove reach down. And though you try to run and escape it, it curls around you and pulls you up and out of it. And you feel a cage slam around you. But then you see the Lavender Tower rising up, and at the top of it, you see a light of some kind. And then you wake up in the middle of the night, bit shooketh. But as you look out at the tower, you think you can see a light up there, but eventually you rub the sleep from your eyes and fall back to sleep. And the nightmares plague you no more. Sydney,
Hmm.
you dream of swimming. Water.
Something they love.
The water, cool and pleasant around you. As you splash and play and bound out of the water. But eventually, something feels like it's wrong. As the water starts to feel thick, goopy, almost like soup. And as you struggle to keep yourself afloat in it, eventually it feels like the water surges up and grabs hold of you, pulling you down. And as you take your final breath before getting pulled deep underwater, you open your eyes deep in the ocean to see a massive figure rush towards you. What looks like arms extending out, in like wrapping around you with two glowing white eyes. And then you wake up to find that your entire body is now tangled up in all of your sheets.
As always, how is this any different than a normal night?
Crayon. Roy, as he's sleeping up in Pokemon Tower, would have no nightmares at all.
Of course.
Very standard procedure.
He would feel at one point like his dream is starting to get bad. Like what he's dreaming about, whatever it was getting really rough, getting kind of scary. But then he would just feel the touch of something, and his dream would return to normal.
My friend. Oh, I feel so happy. Friendship is magic.
You know what? Roll me focus. Let's see if you wake up and see your friend.
Focus. That's not much.
Nope. All right. Blue. As you're dreaming of throwing your Pokeballs at something. You're trying to catch a Pokemon. What the Pokemon you were trying to catch feels like it's not important. Because when you throw the Pokeball, you find it just clinks to the ground harmlessly. And as you go over to inspect it, you find that it's broken. As you pull out all of your other Pokeballs to examine them and see what's going on, you find all of them just falling apart in your hands. All of them crumbling into different bits and bobs as you go. And as you scramble to pull out more and more Pokeballs than you could actually realistically hold, you find that all of them are just crumbling into more and more parts in your hand. Like more parts than they should, as nuts, bolts, fragments of metal and plastic fall around you, turning into a quicksand of refuse and junk. that starts to gently pull you down. And as you're scrambling, screaming, trying to escape this, you feel something reach out and grab your arm. And you look up to see a small creature, almost looking like a pyramid with a claw, gently holding you, looking at you with a single mechanical eye that kind of sparks and goes like staticky every now and then, kind of like an old CRT TV.
Yeah.
And it just looks at you, and you feel it say, "You should find me." And then you wake up to find you wake up like suddenly like jerking up from your desk where you had been fallen asleep working on your machinery. And I would hope your character would decide that, yeah, it's time to actually get into bed now.
I write it down. I jot it down in my Pokédex. And I kind of head to bed.
And finally, Leoris. Leoris, you are standing in the Pokemon Center itself. You're walking back from somewhere. And then everything just gets dim. A darkness falls across the center. And you can feel a chill run up your spine as everything gets very, very dark. You feel a voice in the back of your mind. No, you can actually hear it. As a chill runs up your spine, as you feel something emerge from the darkness right next to you. Have you ever had a dream where you were so certain things were real?
Can I respond?
Yeah, by all means.
I would not look at the voice and say, no.
Did you say not look or nod
Not
and
look.
look? Yeah.
I won't look.
Yeah. It's surprisingly common in you people. An interesting phenomenon. Such vivid imagination. Such unusual gifts. You shouldn't be afraid of me. I'm just the messenger.
The messenger from whom?
No one. Just me. This is the part where you ask what the question, what the message is.
I was waiting for you to say it.
attracted someone's attention. Someone very, very powerful. That little gift you carry in your backpack. There's eyes on it. Eyes that want it gone. The birth of a new legend is quite rare, you see. And there are many who don't want it to happen.
Don't you dare hurt it.
Well, I'm sorry?
Don't you dare hurt it.
I'm not going to. I don't care if the baby lives or dies. But what I do care about is not giving people a fair shot. After all, I'm never given a fair shot. And I'd rather see others be given that chance.
What do you mean?
You feel the presence moving beside you as the shadows fade, and all you get a glimpse of is some kind of red fang pointing up and a blast of white, flaming, ghostly energy before the shadows fade away. And you are left suddenly waking up in your bed. With a note crumpled in your hand.
What does it say?
In your own handwriting, the note says, "Find Zapdos." And it has a roughly made map detailing Lavender Town, the exact route of Rock Tunnel that you need to take, and then Power Plant. And that is where we will end the session for this evening.
Awesome.
Nice.
Any guesses
Any guesses of what?
who the fuck that was?
I don't know.
No idea.
First guess, Darkrai.
Correct.
Oh yeah, they did say that they didn't get a fair chance.
Yeah, and Red Fang pointing up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who the fuck.
I freaking love Darkrai.
I don't think there's any ghost Pokemon that actually have the ability to give good dreams.
There are not. That was someone completely different.
A fairy? The only fairy that I know who could do that is Gardevoir.
Cresselia,
Cristel. Who's
the
Cresselia?
counterpart to Darkrai.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Am I
Yep.
like the opposite of Leoris again?
The-
Why am I always the opposite of him? What is happening? Are we just like, I don't, okay, you know what?
You're not the opposite of him tonight. It just so happens that Cresselia was there in the tower to help guard you.
No.
If there was a legend in my dream, I doubt it.
There was not. It was just kind of spooky.
It's like if there was, it was probably the big whale thing. That's the only thing that could fuck.
Kyogre.
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna eat you. Yum.
I'm not gonna lie, that pyramid that you were referring to, that's totally one of Dark Savania's legends.
No, it's Bill Cipher.
No, because Bill Cipher's eye isn't mechanical.
That pyramid, what'd you say?
Yep.
Yep.
Illuminati is confirmed.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I want to wait. You know how what's his name fought Roxanne?
Probopass?
No, the fucking
What?
Raven's character.
Aster.
Yeah, I kind of want to fight Agatha, but I wasn't going to. I was like a friendly feud of Hex, but no.
Agatha's response to any of you challenging her, spoiler alert, is going to be, "Don't you have more important things to do?"
Mm.
Like,
Uh,
actually learn how to be trainers.
And we had to fucking come back. Right? Damn it! Why, Agatha? Why? Well, she isn't the. Who's the gym leader? Wait, no, it isn't.
There's
It
no
is
gym
Agatha.
leader in Lavender.
No, yeah, it's Agatha.
The fuck?
There is
Okay.
the gym leader in this. It's the future, brah.
Future, bro. Agatha's just like, you know, you have more important things to do. It's like, oh, well, at least this gives me another reason to come back. Thank you, Agatha.
The sad part is technically I'm immune to Dream Eater, so nothing can actually help me.
Eating, doing, yum 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 yum.
Because I think it's Hypno specifically likes eating bad dreams.
Hypno?
Yeah, one of the
So it
book
will
one their
induce
dex
them
entry
through
says
hypnosis at the when one's about to fall asleep.
Oh, that is a cool looking Pokemon.
You should find me.
Motherfucker said the session was gonna be whack.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I know, right? He said that she was gonna be whack. Like, he said, "Hey, next session is gonna be trash." That's what he said. I had my glad bag here and all that.
I don't know about y'all. Did that entire session substandard?
A little substandard.
It's pretty bad. Suboptimal.
Could have been better.
Ever since that fucking Reddit meme came out, I can't stop saying suboptimal as like a complaint about anything.
Wait, Agatha probably will have Pokemon that can become invisible.
Oh, oh, absolutely. Y'all do not want to fuck with Agatha right now. She will wreck you.
Which is good.
I'm good. I don't want her.
Well,
No.
Full education rank 4.
I just wanted to know if she knew that Ghastly. That's it.
I know that Ghastly.
I bet
but
you
didn't
do.
Ask me.
I bet you know that. What's his name?
God.
Theodore?
Fucking damn it! Why does this fit so well?
Ian?
No, not Theodore. This. I
What?
was looking for Dark Sylvania's shit again, and so I typed in Dark Sylvania into Google, and this showed up as a related image to that picture that I just posted.
Okay. Yeah, that does kind of fit.
Yeah, why does it fit so well though?
Colors. It's basic color theory, my dude. Come on.
Except the personality of Arceus is not the same as White Diamond.
Correct.
Depends on which Arceus we're talking about.
Lore canon Arceus, who
Which
doesn't.
one?
The legends, the main lore, not the movies.
Which one?
There,
Oh my god, Nate, come on.
okay.
There's
There's
been
technically only one truly official Arceus.
I want to point out that Arceus
Is a
Got-
skin flake.
I mean,
got pissed
that-
off when one of his plates got stolen.
That's the movie.
yeah.
Angry Arceus is the anime canon, not the game canon.
Yeah, that's garbage. I like
Wait,
Video
does that-
game canon Arceus, he's basically just a dad.
Wait. So your theory is
Is he a
Hypno
stepdaddy or?
No, he's just a dad.
Oh, just okay.
Like canonically, Arceus actually regrets what he did to Giratina, but it's too late to fix that problem.
I will say, fucking love this guy.
I do too.
I
Fatal,
wish.
Fatal, pay attention. I want it.
I wish the submarine,
Jesus, okay.
the game that you were running, Huck, for when we were like long time ago.
Oh,
when
the fucking time travel Pokemon one.
Yeah, where we were trapped in the submarine.
Yeah.
What? What?
Okay. So, to give context to literally everyone else, one of the campaigns for Pokemon Tabletop that I've been trying to run for like ages, and I've tried like 7 different times, is a mixture of Pokemon and Chrono Trigger.
What's a Chrono Trigger?
Frog.
Chrono
Okay.
Trigger, for those
Okay.
who don't know, was a video game that revolutionized the idea of alternate endings.
Yes.
And it revolutionized JRPGs further than Final Fantasy ever could.
Yeah.
Yes. in-
Crayon, get an emulator, play Chrono Trigger. I guarantee
It
you will
is-
like it.
There
It
is
is-
no other way to really give it credit.
Yeah, it cannot be
the credit
explained.
that it's due.
It is
You
Crayon, to
need
give
to
you an
play it.
example, it is widely considered to be one of, if not the best RPGs of all time. And it's a fucking
It's
Super
the
Nintendo
top
game.
If-
top three RPGs are Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, and Dragon Quest VIII.
If you
like
cannot
Final
find
Fantasy
a
VII.
emulator for it, I know a YouTuber who did it, who played it and commentated and did the voices for it so fucking well. Yes, Chugga.
Chugga Conroy.
What system was that on again?
I believe he played the DS port.
Oh, that's garbage port.
I mean, yes, but it was what he had.
But what's it originally on?
Originally, it's Super Nintendo. Regardless, looping this back around, the campaign I've been trying to run is basically the party wakes up in a like massive submarine city, and
Oh my god, it's Bioshock.
no,
No.
they eventually figure out that the world ended. The basically the ending of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, where Groudon and Kyogre fought, there was no one to stop that because something happened to the main character.
They got fucking shot.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
Oh.
because we didn't
Yeah.
get to find out.
What?
So Groudon and Kyogre never stopped fighting, and eventually it escalated to the point where no champions could actually stop them. And it completely broke the world, basically tidally locking the entire planet. And then half of it became desert and mountains, the other half became ocean and like icebergs, with a small green belt in between, where humans actually managed to just barely survive and build like a small city where Yeah, like they like through some other means, like basically Professor Oak made a fucking time machine using Celebi, and the party eventually finds their way to it, goes back in time, saves the world by stopping the apocalypse from happening, and travels back to their home time, only to find, oh no, something else went wrong.
I love that idea.
I do too, and I want to fucking play in it.
So
I
the
Saga
entire
did the similar thing that was pretty good.
So the entire campaign is just like a continuous stream of, okay, what apocalypse are we dealing with now? And like dealing with the existential angst of like being unbound from the timeline and being forever cursed to fix reality.
I want this. I want this now. I want it.
You're
And
making
I want to
you're
point out,
making me want to replay Saga 2.
Bond Flick here was one of the starters that he offered us, as
Yep.
our characters were effectively amnesiacs on the submarine.
Yeah. There were a lot of fake mon in
So
it.
what were to happen if I were to somehow fire type sync?
As yourself? As Brutus?
Yeah, fire dark. I could do that with a fire. Yeah, as a fire type sync, I could be fire dark technically. Because you would replace the normal type.
Honestly,
But it would require me getting education skills, which I can't. It doesn't fit. So
Yeah.
unless I
Are
get
you
somebody else
saying-
to do it, which would
Are you
require
saying
like an
that you
NPC.
do not? Are you saying that you do not wish to sit down and read book with me?
How dare.
No.
Well, fuck you too.
Wait, did any of you play like Elementalist?
I'm a street rat.
I have to hop
no.
off now, guys.
S-
I'll talk to you later.
Sydney's
you later,
entire
dude.
shtick
Thank
is
you
the
for
fact-
playing.
Thank you for running. Bye bye,
Oh,
everybody.
wait, are you talking about the
Good night,
submarine?
man.
Yes, the submarine.
No, to my knowledge, none of us played Elementalists.
Oh.
Because I don't think, at least I didn't know about the Elementalist.
Because I feel like it would be cool to be an ice element.
Alright,
Or-
so I'm gonna
No,
start.
no, I did. I
This
was
sounds
the
like
fucking...
a fun campaign to play Faden.
I'm gonna start switching these feats here.
Who the fuck is Phaeton?
Faden is my musician and glamour weaver with a type synced Paldean whooper. I wanted it to two type synced toxels because having one of each toxicity would be top tier
Yes.
as a fairy electric.
Yes, Blue, go ahead and start switching out your features. You're good to go.
Alright.
I wish I knew earlier.
It's all good. By the time the
Categoric inclination sucks.
you can go ahead and retrain that. By the time the party reaches the power plant, you'll have it fixed.
Yeah, but
Just
I won't
make
be able to
sure-
steal anything in the power plant.
You say that.
It's an abandoned power plant. There's nobody to steal from.
Isn't there ghosts in the abandoned power plant?
No, but there are electric types.
Yes. Definitely feel free to pick up every single Pokeball you see.
Every last one.
Yes.
But holy fuck, I want to play that game again.
I want to too. I don't
Yeah.
want to play it again. I want to play it now.
Yeah. Crayon, I did send you my entire SNES emulator folder.
Wait,
I have
poison
all of them.
defense type? What is? What? I mean, I guess.
Crown,
Although,
I do highly recommend Chrono Trigger.
Isn't
It is
it-
amazing.
it might actually be. I think they were talking about the. Oh wait, no, they wanted. It was supposed to be on the Switch Online, but Square Enix sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm heavily considering just sitting down and just letting Chugga's playthrough of it play in the background
I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Got fucking nothing to do.
because that's how good the story is.
Yeah. Also, Frog. Best character.
Frog.
Yes. Like the party that you can have is fucking insane. You get like 2 or 3 guys from the same time period, which is roughly steampunkish medieval era. Okay. Then we
Yeah.
get a robot, a frog, a cave
A Frog
woman.
who gets worse at the end, though.
Huh?
A Frog who gets worse at the end.
I think I once played a mod where, like, once you beat Magus, minor spoilers, Crown. Sorry.
It's a 50-hour game. By the time they get there, it's gone.
Yeah, I played a mod at some point that like actually like just changed his sprite once you beat Magus.
Left him as Frog. The superior form. If you guys have never played the Saga game, Saga 2 is really good.
No, Frog and Magus aren't the same person.
Yeah, but when you beat Magus, Frog turns back to normal.
Yeah, Magus is the one who curses Frog.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes.
So when I did so, it tells me that it's 10 out of 8 slots used.
Because you
Which-
probably replaced your free ones.
Yeah. Let me poke it real quick.
The Saga collection is on both Switch and Steam. It's pretty cheap.
Ace Trainer. Elite
Anyway.
Trainer.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Hawk,
What?
as soon as you get another job and you got a time slot open, I'm gonna commission that game.
I am going to join.
I'll
there's-
join.
There's no one going
As
to
long as
stop.
it's on a day I can play.
I'm going to eat poison.
I mean, I don't want to say this, but my Wednesdays are available.
I can't
I
do Wednesday.
don't
No.
got the free currency right now.
That was like, Hawk,
Wait.
no, don't torture me.
No.
Or a solid schedule.
I can't do Wednesday. I can't do Wednesday at this game's time. It would have to be like morning for me, sadly, because I
Gotcha.
have a game at 4 p.m. Central on Wednesdays.
I would like to run that game on Start Playing, but I think it's going to be after one of these games is done.
Yeah, I completely get that.
Yeah, I'm only in 2 of your games, so
Yeah.
This is-
If you want to join LNL, you're welcome to.
I can't.
But
Oh,
Oh
Hawk,
wait, no, LNL. I'm not in. I don't like those
Huh?
comedy-oriented games.
I pretty much beg you, at me, let me know when you are about to run that game.
Will do.
He always does. I always look at the thing where he goes, "Hey, look, give me money," and I go, "Fuck yeah." And if Hawk lets me have multiple elemental actions, I want to try to do something cool.
Because I did also just leave my other Thursday game, so I have.
Like, fairy
Okay,
poison sounds cool.
I think you are just 2 features over.
How?
Nope, we should have a total of
How
10
I
edges.
replaced each one that I replaced devitalizing throw, capture spec.
Oh, Capture Specialist gave you Devitalizing Throw for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which,
So when
that explains it. Okay.
Anyway,
Because the rest of them make sense. You're just missing I would say,
you gotta be careful with the prerequisite stuff.
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, so
have
I'll
fun.
take off this one. And Robo Fighter, I guess. So I can stay with Playing God and Engineer.
Engineer. That just lets you make a fucking Pokebot, doesn't it?
The base one lets you make a very
lets
simple
me craft
Pokebot.
the recipes.
Oh!
It lets me craft the recipes, Engineer.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If I were to be in the time travel campaign, I would love to be a glitch bender from the future.
Oh, in the time travel campaign, fucking
Yeah.
anything will be available.
Glitch bender sounds
And
so
now
cool.
on edges, I just want to edit this and change survival to
You know what sounds
to Pokemon Ed.
Poison Dark. That sounds fun.
Let's see.
Wait, Dark Specialist get twisted power?
Oh, Dark Specialist is cool. Is lit.
Edges.
Yeah,
Why
cool.
is
That shit be lit, fam.
and why is poison defense? That's my
Big Poison is one of the tankiest types that's not resistant to fucking everything like a steel or rock type.
Yeah.
They have high defense. Well, they specifically have high special defense more often than not. But yeah,
I mean, true.
poison types are tanky.
I mean,
But yeah, the dark elemental, the twisted power won't have helped me that much, honestly.
Dark normal sounds fun.
Because eventually I will have. I'll be getting Shade Caller. Maybe I
always
can
have
trade
this
my
problem with-
Focus Sash for a Razor Claw down the line.
Yeah.
I always have this problem with planning for the future, so I'm over here.
I want to get rid of this and put it in athletics.
Or Bug Dragon. I'm such a weirdo.
Living Shadow is the main reason I want Shade Caller. Keeps me out of melee range. And I can also Sucker Punch from a while far away.
So basic skills. Train, Pokemon training, Pidgeotto. Okay, there we go. That, and I want to end it off on. Can I end it off on throughout the night cooking 2 eggs with playing God.
Cooking 2 eggs.
2 eggs?
Overnight.
Let me take a look at Playing God real quick.
It's an extended action where you get to just make an egg that can hatch into like a cast form or something like that.
What would you
I
be
can't remember
making
the
with
full
it?
list.
I want to make a Porygon and a Magnemite.
Done.
And
it's gonna cost you 7,000.
correct. And
Oh, you got that. You got that.
And I also wanna like take, because it says I get to like make enhances,
Yeah.
like the color
make-
and the egg
Oh, you can
moves
make
and the stats.
You can make it shiny. Oh, that's cool. A move from its egg move or move tutor list up to 3 times. Increase its base stats by 1. Wow.
Yes.
But you can only do it like 5 times at this point.
Yeah. When it had, yeah.
Because none of us have mastery. This is one of the few things that's actually properly affected by Virtuoso.
Yeah.
And it says
Alright.
the egg hatches within a day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll be honest, I am tired and like starving because I haven't eaten since noon.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, if you want to DM me the details of your Magnemite and your Porygon, I will get them added into the system for you.
Okay.
That way, when the eggs actually hatch, probably session after next, you will be able to immediately add them to your team.
Okay.
Because a day is a long time.
Yeah. I will double check something real quick though. because this is also important for me. Are you making a Pokebot?
Yeah, I am. Yes. But I just wanted to get these eggs hatched.
Yeah.
'Cause
They
the
will
po-
hatch. They will hatch. You'll have them made in the morning, and they will be hatching the next day in game.
Correct.
So yeah.
How does Snatch work?
But yeah, I am making a Pokebot. Definitely am. And that one that Dragon Coon sent that you said I saw in my dream, that looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know what I like about this system? It makes moves that you usually have to plan for, like Snatch, good. Because it's just like it's instead of having to like set it up ahead of time, you just reaction it and lose your next turn.
You know what? You know what, Raven?
Yeah.
You wig snatched.
No, that's what Thief does.
My references are lost on these people.
No, I get it. I'm just being a dick.
You know what? That's fair.
We are basically the same age. Don't forget that. I'm 33.
All right.
We grew up on the same shit.
All right.
But yes, I'm gonna go eat too because I work in 45 minutes.
Word. All right. Blue, if you send me the details on your Pokebot as well, I will get them custom built in the custom species.
Okay. Here, I'm just gonna send you the pictures real quick. Just give me 1 second. This is how I want Magnemite to come out looking.
Oh my god, that's tiny.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can edit with it. I don't know.
Can you send me the source?
Yeah, I have it. Hold on. Here's the source.
Oh, those are cool.
And I don't know if this is possible, but here's the other source. Let me see.
He looks like a mistake, and I love him.
It's like a mistake, and I love it.
This is how I would want my Pokebot to look like, but I'm undecided on either the Tentacruel looking one or the Metang looking one. I like the Tentacruel one mostly though. That one I like.
That one looks a bit too biological to be a
Pokebot. Yeah, so let's go with the Metang one then.
Yeah, that one looks good. I can definitely work with it.
Okay.
All right.
And then just the stat stuff, I'll message them to you maybe tomorrow or something.
Sounds good.
And Porygon, I do want them discolored. Like I want them like a blue and gray, honestly. But
let me see what I can find on that.
Or something that looks cool. If you come across something that looks cool for a Porygon. Up to 3 times. Let me see.
This is a 1940 Yates American paper.
So it says choose a number of upgrades below a technology education rank. Since my rank is 5,
I mean, if you want him to be blue and gray, that's literally just his shiny form.
Okay, yeah, we'll do a shiny form then.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
That they how okay, so it's called in one of the books, the Druid, um, the thing is called Wood Oath, but in everything else it says Tree Oath. Because
What? What game?
Pathfinder.
Oh.
I mean not Pathfinder, PTU. God.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hop off here. Blue, are you done on Foundry for now?
Yes, I am actually. Yes.
Gotcha. Then I will shut things down for the evening.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Well, thank you for playing.
Not a problem. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah. See you next week.
See you later. Let's see. No. I won. And I leveled up. They gave me 2 levels, and I get to make my own monsters. Wait. Yeah, to make a monster, yeah. But I got 11. Okay. The Pokemon adds a move from its egg move or move to its inheriting list. This may be performed up to 3 times. So let's go with Pori.
Take an afternoon break to see your next home. Or maybe the evening is better. Or maybe right after coffee.
We're gonna go, there's 3. Egg move. I don't have no move. 3 of them. Icy Wind. Magic Coat.